My friends, hello and welcome to the Brewery, the jankiest Magic the Gathering EDH show on the internet, where we jam janky decks we build each and every week fresh for Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. PST here on the Brewery MTG on Twitch. I am McCrae. I will remind you that our theme this week is our second part of our live brew special. If you didn't catch that last week, it should still be up for a day or two on a Zavod on our channel. We brewed live. I think I was in the lead. Joseph was second. I think Gruger was third and Tobin was fourth in times. I had them written down somewhere, but fuck it.
I like that. That's good.
I'm playing a dredge adjacent lands value deck. Joseph, who are you? What are you playing?
I'm a bad person. I saw Dark Intentions and thought mono white. Yeah. So some stacks effects in the command zone. Yeah. Who doesn't like that? That seems fun for everybody.
Boo.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And my game plan is to die horribly to combat. Speaking of that, Tobin.
I can speak up for it. I can be the other Ryan. He is double hot seating meetings right now, one that he couldn't get out of. So,
in that case, I'm doing his intro. His name is Tobin. He's bad at Magic. His deck is unfair, and let's roll this thing. Gruger, what are you doing?
The assault begins, and we haven't even taken game actions. Awesome. All right, Dark Intentions. I decided to play one of a Big Dumb Grixis commander, and I just went to the 40k Chaos Marine thing. I figured they had a lot of Dark Intentions. Didn't read too much more into it, and then stressed building the deck in 30 minutes. That's where I went.
Huzzah!
I mean, as someone who has spent like literally over a decade playing 40k, I can tell you that Abaddon is like the darkest of dark in a universe of very dark shit. So good choice.
It's pretty dark. All right, I'm going to jump right into the game. I've kind of said our theme that we rolled for last week was Dark Intentions. I think me and Gruger are kind of on theme. You guys are playing white decks.
White, just because white can be like pretty gnarly, man.
White can be like authoritarian.
Yeah, that's not nice. They can be like
really
lawful
dark intentions.
evil.
It's pretty open intentions. Anyways,
hey man, this is like a dirty white thing I found out in the desert.
Let's start off with the the ouch.
Oh, please don't.
And I'll play no Soul Ring. Just a piece of equipment.
I'll show you how to oof. I'm so confident with this turn one, I'm going to do it before I draw a card. Sup.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What is this? Am I playing CDH right now?
Yeah, the Shadow Spear gives it away, right?
No, the turn one Esper.
That's just white, man. If you're playing a deck that has white, that's your goal opener.
If you can afford an Esper Sentinel, it's a really good card.
Mystery Rainforest. Crack it and pass.
Crack it and pass, you say?
Yeah, I'm just going to grab this breeding pool, I think. Tapped.
Yeah.
One
of these. Hey, Joseph, don't hit me too hard. Arcane Signet. Draw a card. Go.
My best friend. Playing seems like a good thing. Whatever.
I'm just gonna bother some.
Main phase plays.
Strict Proctor. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting ahead of it, especially because you can't talk. Take it. Let me draw one for swords. Okay.
Wow.
That's me.
That's going to be like the most combat damage.
Yeah.
This and the Strict Proctor. Hey, the Strict Proctor has flying. You can poke him for one all game long.
That's true. Why are you so afraid of Isshin? Just because he has so many bombs in his deck?
Well, it's just, if
do you think I can deal well with combat in mono white Winter Orb in the command zone? That dude has Dracuset. Do you know what Dracuset does? Just straight kills me and everything I love.
That's true.
Hey Joseph,
Yeah.
he played an Arcane Signet. I think you get to draw another card.
I was
That's
too busy defending my choices.
true. I'm gonna Nature's Lore.
Wow.
And pass.
I like how we're just like, oh no, the stacks deck. We're just like feeding the shit out of him.
I don't have a choice. I gotta ramp.
No, you
That's
do
me.
have a choice. Oh, you should have gotten the Endotha Triome off of your fetch list since you
I
didn't
might have
do
missed a Shockland. I think I missed a Shockland when I was building this.
Oh, your deck sucks.
Didn't even get the Triome. What a scrub.
I'm missing the Triome and the wow. Okay, well, I'll just get a normal forest like an asshole, I guess.
Oh, you basic bitch.
The downside of building a deck in 24 minutes.
You get a deck that you built in 24 minutes. But hey, you won the contest.
Yeah, I mean,
Dragon Skull Summit. Oh yeah, it does. I was just like, wait, this doesn't come into play untapped. Okay, good thing there's a...
Okay, guys, just relax. On my next turn, I'm going to play as close to a hug as my deck does.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I'm not even lying.
We will do it this way. The Sneeps.
What?
That's scary.
In what world do you leave your island up and tap your signet?
Especially when
actually
you
you're
put a
correct.
Spear on that snipe.
This way. This way.
And the gutter snipe heals you 6 damage every spell. Fuck.
Well, it's because some dink over there is playing Winter Orb in the command zone, so I'm not going to tap as many lands if I don't have to.
Excuse me. That dink simply has a Winter Orb in the command zone. Doesn't mean I'm playing it.
I know not yet, because you don't have enough of your own stuff to break parity yet, but I might as well be like...
I'm probably never breaking parity, let's be honest. Oh. Here's the hug.
Oh, sick.
A hug deck, right?
Sure. That helps Tobin.
It helps all of us. Kind of.
I've got some bombs in the deck that are combat-based, but not many.
Well, Isshin doesn't trigger off of other people's duelist heritages.
Yeah.
Who's taking 2?
I mean, I'm going to make enemies with everybody. I realize I lose this trade, but... Actually, wait, why? That's a 3. You're going to be a 3. Yeah, whatever. If you're going to hit me, you're going to hit me.
Are you hitting me for 3 damage?
Actually, you know what? You know what? You drew me a card. Made a point of being nice about it.
Sure.
Bop. Ian.
Which one's getting the doubles? Ah, okay. You take one, McRae. You gave the Strict Proctor was the one that got double strike.
Cool.
Sick, nasty, bro.
I don't need to actually poke the bear.
Well, too late now.
You're not the bear, big fella.
As Tobin just plays in silence.
It's very funny because
pay the 1, Tobin. Pay the 1. Don't do it. Gross.
You're my BFF. All right. Tobin?
Better be playing another spell. I think it's just going to be Isshin, right? Yeah.
Ishin's 3, I think, isn't it? Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. 3/4.
You hurt yourself?
You got to take a damage. You used a signet for that. You used a talisman for that.
Oh, cheater. Tell this guy to quit cheating. Play another snow-covered forest. Play a Stitcher's Supplier and pay 2 to get the ability, which feels bad, but mill 3. No.
That's what is that? A reprint? They made a reprint of that card? Oh my god, that's awful. What is that?
I don't know.
It's from Jumpstart 22 as a alternate card. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I do like the text on it more than I wish I did, though. Let me give you a hand. He won't be needing it. He is left-handed. Also dead.
Yeah, keep flavor text. Kind of too cheery for what the card is.
It's not wrong. He is dead. Groogs, want to gain 6? Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Why don't I just cast Abaddon Abaddon.
There's no reason not to. Oh, because you can't yet?
I can play a land and then cast my commander.
That's why I said yet.
Hmm.
If I swing at Tobin, do you want to give my Gutter Snipe double strike? Actually, I'm going to go to combat. Are you gonna give my Gutter Snipe double strike?
Assuming that you do the thing you said you're gonna do. Fuck yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, it's on attacks, isn't it? So you could totally.
It is on attacks. Let's be honest. You have a really obvious window of what's going to get it for you and what isn't.
Yes, if I here, how about this? I'm not going to take the free 2 damage on you if you will let me just connect on Tobin.
As I said, I feel like this window is really obvious. If you're not bashing my face, you're getting double strike. That's how this game works until the game is over.
Sick. Let's go.
Whoop-ya! Attack trigger. Tobin, to really screw him if you blocked.
He'd also be really screwed if he got blocked too. So I will trade a Gutter Snipe for an.
I think you're playing the most aggressive deck here, Tobin. That's why they're picking on you, is because they're both kind of like, one's a stacks deck and the other one's a spell slinger deck. So they're just like, let's kick this shit out of the aggro before we can.
This is all funny until Tobin plays exactly one decent creature.
We go to
and then gets all of you back.
Okay. Free information. Not currently holding swords, so dies to Tobin.
Yep. Good.
In a horrible pile of fire.
Actually, no. We'll go Montang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Abaddon.
Ooh.
So, out of curiosity, does this have a mana value? I don't think it does. So I don't think I can.
No, it doesn't.
No, the mana value is 0.
Well, X or less. So is this worded the same? Let me see how.
Can you hit that? Yes. Is that what you're asking?
I'm
you
wondering
can
if I can
cascade into that, but you can't cast it for 0.
Well, no, I'm wondering if I can cast it because it's the same as like As Foretold. I was wondering if it has the same rules as As Foretold, because you can cast these with As Foretold.
You can spin into that, yes.
You can spin into it because Abaddon doesn't directly change the casting.
Yeah, like if you cast an Abaddon hits that, then you can cast it. But if you suspend it and it casts, it's going to be worth 0.
So from 2017, if a spell has no mana cost, its mana value is 0. You can cast it with As Foretold's alternate cost. Oh, it's an alternate cost.
Yes.
Once for each turn, you may pay rather than. And this is saying during your turn, you may cast. I have nothing else to cast. Like I have no other instants or sorceries in hand. So I just wanted to see.
Whatever.
Abaddon.
You can't suspend it. You already cast the Abaddon.
I was going to cast Abaddon regardless, and it may die, and then I may be out of the game. And that's
fine. I see what you're saying. Well, then why are you even looking at this?
Well, because I want to see if Abaddon works because I want to see if I can cast the Inevitable Betrayal, and if not, then I'll just put it in my hand, and it's fine.
Yeah.
What am I missing? I thought you had Inevitable Betrayal. Like Abaddon doesn't cascade himself.
No, this is from my hand. I was wondering if I could cast it because of how his thing is worded. That was all I was looking at.
Of course you can't, because you haven't cast anything that would trigger him, and that has suspend. So,
well, no, this just looks back at the whole turn for how much people have lost. You guys have lost.
It's like a Rakdos effect.
You guys lost 4 life, or someone lost 4 life on my turn.
From your hand with mana value X or less.
Yes, and this is less than 4.
Have cascade.
I don't care about the cascade.
Oh, I see where you're going, but you can't cast it right now. There's no way. You're better than this. What are you doing?
Why can't I cast this right now? Someone lost 4 life on my turn.
No, it doesn't reduce the spell cost. It
I
just
know.
gives
No,
the
I don't care about
spells
suspend.
cascade.
It's not the suspend part. Anyways, we can go on. I'll look up the rules. I don't think I can.
Like,
I would
dude,
like
you're
to.
better
cannot.
than this. What do you? I don't even get what you're reaching at here.
No,
Ab-
you can cascade into this. It works if you
Yeah,
cascade
you
into
totally
it.
can.
Yes, but you
I
cannot
understand that.
hard
Yes,
cast it.
I'm
because
not
of
arguing
Abaddon.
about that.
Yeah.
I just want
Oh,
to
you
see.
just want it to have a fictitious casting cost of 0. Well, it doesn't. So are you done?
Yeah, I'm just double checking this, but other than that, I'm done. No, go ahead. I would probably just be stealing like a big dumb thing out of Tobin's deck. So
All right,
ahead,
go to
Tom,
end step.
on it. What the
Holy
hell?
shit!
Stop making new arts for everything. I drew a card I know very well, and I had no idea what it was.
We've hit peak old man magic moment where we're complaining about new art and reprints.
If it looks bad, it looks bad.
I just want more reprints. If they want to tack new art on there, sure, but reprint everything into the ground. Oh, good, a scavenger grounds. So I'm even more dead in the water against Joseph. Oh, that's also a clock. Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm not blocking with this.
And it has duelist heritage.
And Cheech and Chong reference, if anyone gets it. Bailiff, whack his PP. All right.
I'll just take 2. You giving it double strike?
Yeah, surprise.
Actually, no. I'll mill myself. That's fine. I'll block.
Okay. That's me, Tobin. Go.
2.
Do something great with your life.
Okay, there's a dredger finally.
Oh my god. Tobin's deck with bloody duelist heritage.
Yeah,
Double attack triggers into double strike. Like, this is
it's pretty grim. I don't know how certain people end up feeding certain people on this show, and I don't know how it happens, but it does happen.
Tobin hasn't been fed at all because
That's because Magic the Gathering, friend.
Joseph doesn't have to let any of Tobin's creatures have double strike.
Oh, you heard the deal. All you have to do is swing them at not me, and everything is going to get the thing if you want it.
That's just terrorism with extra steps.
It's blackmail with no extra steps. What? Not even swinging. What?
Well, there's a 5/5 now and stuff that matters.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna ruin me next turn with that Hero Blade Hold. Like, that's
the double battle cry and the double other attack trigger.
Oh, exactly. This is why he's gonna ruin me next turn with that Hero Blade Hold.
Maybe that's what I do. Okay. Drop a forest. Pay fucking 5 mana.
Deck sucks.
For a Skullwinder, which doesn't matter who I target.
I mean, you're paying 3 mana for Skullwinder. You should, hey, great, pick me. I'll remember the favor.
5 because you're stupid, strict proctor. Read your own cards, you putz.
Oh, I see. You actually want something back. Oh, okay.
I'm going to grab Titania Nature's Force, I think. Yeah, I think that'll be it.
That's the non-melt
has
game, right?
Death Touch on it, so I'm good with that. Okay. No force even playing.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I could have cast a different card out of my hand. Oh,
well, at least you're pretty.
Oh, bad. I forgot because it just says spells. Spells doesn't mean like instance or sort. I'm just tired.
It's your turn, baddie bad bad.
It is.
Show us what else you can mess up.
That's so fucking.
He's even playing like his favorite color is Grixis too. So
I'm playing my favorite colors.
No, that's so.
Of course, you like mono white. You boring ass
really
bitch.
Dude, I like it so much more than I should. Like, this just sucks. It's a bad color that makes bad decks, but I can't help it.
What are you talking about? It has so many new tools now in the last like 2 years.
Yeah, I know it really does. Actually, I can't even necessarily.
Everyone said like dunked on white for so long as a joke that Wizards actually made them one of the better colors.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, Wizards has heard the cries over the last many years.
Yeah,
and decided to answer it all in one quick cycle.
very true. I still think it
It's
has
true,
some
your
of
card
the.
draw sucks. Here's 5 new pieces that proc off basically breathing air. Oh, sweet, cool.
I think like black is actually it has some of the most classic like I win combos, but it hasn't gotten a lot of new dangerous tech because it's like with the classic tutor color and stuff. So I think Wizards has kind of neglected it.
I will agree entirely that they haven't gotten anything new that's like on the kind of level of new white, but
You know, the last black card that
that's
excited
because
me.
they were so far ahead in the what's good game that like I don't know,
I'll
man.
just do a watery grave.
Feed the
Punt
Swarm.
house.
Feed the Swarm was the last black card I was genuinely excited for.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, brilliant. How does black blow up an enchantment? Well, you can tutor
Yeah.
that with all the other things you got. So
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just waiting for them to actually print that's fucking it.
Oh wait, how does
I
watery
assume
grave?
anybody that's
Wait a
maybe
second.
watching
Wait a
this
second.
knows that
I'm
meme.
tired.
What's up?
How does a watery grave interact with strict proctor?
You don't have to pay 2 life if you don't want to pay 2 life.
Yeah, just don't pay, and then it counters the.
Oh yeah,
the
that's right. Sorry,
damage.
I was misreading it backwards. Wow.
The
I can't
ETB
even
is that if you don't
yeah,
pay it,
yeah,
enters
yeah,
tapped.
yeah. No, we good.
I
we
would
good.
suggest you pay 2 because you're going to want to ignore that trigger. Maybe? No?
No,
Okay.
Abaddon doesn't count for myself. So.
Yeah, but you're still going to want to pay 2, right?
No. You just
Are you
let it
sure?
get countered and it enters untapped.
I mean, like, is that good for him though?
Yes. A
you
free
sure?
watery grave?
I mean,
Shut up.
like, I'm not so sure.
I get hosed. Gruger gets benefit. That's how this show works.
It is. How
Oh,
this show works.
Skullwinder didn't. Okay, I get it. Okay. Anyways, no, what I'm bent out of shape about is I had this stupid curiosity in my hand last turn, so I could have cast it, and the top card of my library was a fucking Ancestral Vision, so I would just cascade it into Ancestral Vision. That's why I was so bent.
Oh man, I remember back when you were really good at this game. God, what a
Okay.
terror you were.
Are you putting the curiosity on the gutter snipe?
Just curious.
Yes, and I cascade.
You don't cascade if no one's lost life, right? So you're
No
looking for
one's lost
cascade
life.
0?
I guess not. During your turn, spells you cast from hand have mana value X or less, have cascade, where X is the total amount of life. So no one's lost life.
So currently nothing. Because
so right now you're literally hunting zeros or burning your X spells.
No, it just doesn't work.
No, you won't even burn your X spells. Yeah, you're literally just hitting zeros.
It
So
turns the cards in
brainstorm-
hand on as a check. It gives them cascade.
If you can brainstorm,
no, it's just
something
I
back
don't
onto
have to
your
do
library.
damage to people. It's just checking if I've done any damage, they cost less. But regardless of how much damage I've done, my cards still have cascade.
No.
It does not make them cost less.
Yeah.
It gives them cascade up to the CMC of the damage you've dealt. It's a Rakdos effect.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So right now you
shit,
can only hit a 0 cap.
wait. Yeah.
Tobin has something to say.
Yeah, no. Let's
Speak, Yoda.
We will. I'll go like this then. I'll slam a Shadow Spear onto my Despoiler.
Hello.
Hello,
How's the
sorry.
stream going? So,
I'm misplaying.
Are you
really
back,
badly.
Tobin?
yes, I am back. I've noticed Kruger might not know what his commander does.
No, I
Not
misread. I misread the
Okay.
commander.
Kruger has made it extremely clear he has no idea what his commander does.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't sure if things were cascading. I was like, I don't think anything is, but
No. I messed up. Anyways, I now have a 6/6 with trample and lifelink.
how dare you?
Cool.
Oh,
I'm like, I mean, like, I don't want to help you, but like, why are you not just putting that on your gutter snipe and then
I guess it's the
casting
same,
like
right?
anything?
2 times 3.
actually, you know what?
versus 6.
I could actually just unattach. I don't have instants and sorceries in my hand. Anyways, but I can still attach this here. This is still a 3/3.
Oh, it only procs off instants and sorceries.
Yeah, so the
Yes.
curiosity doesn't proc it.
There you go.
Yeah, no, and that's why I want to. No.
Be
You
right back.
want to deal some damage so that you can get your other 0 drops from your deck.
Yeah, I only have one
Yeah.
other 0-drop left because this is in my hand, and
Yeah.
this is why, yes, like last turn I did 4 damage, so I could have cast the Curiosity, and this was the top card of my library.
Right.
That's why I'm like upset, because I just realized like after the fact, being like, oh, I could have cast this.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did
yeah,
you
I
have
also
mana for that last turn though, or you tapped out for your commander though, right?
maybe I can't remember. I also probably just like
I think so.
I think when I built this deck, I also misunderstood what Abaddon did, because I just pulled him out of thin air, being like, oh, this is a
Mhm.
card, and I didn't read his ability too closely when I was building him.
It's okay. I knew. So when I was telling you cards, they should be good still. So
Yeah, no.
hopefully that helps.
I thought it was a cost reducer like Rakdos, as well as giving Cascade,
Okay,
not
yeah.
just giving Cascade 2 cards.
Yes.
So that's also why I was looking for big dumb cards in addition.
Right. That makes
Because
sense.
I thought they
Okay.
fed off of one another. I thought
Yeah.
the way I just missed a word when I was brewing, I was brewing it.
Yeah.
But
Makes sense.
yes, so I am now going to go to combat.
Cool.
You swing.
Everyone's I love you. Don't do it.
Except for me.
I think
You're the only, like, if Tobin wants, he can trade for my Abaddon, which I don't want. I don't think he's going to, but then he's also like even extra incentivized to like push everything into me. So I'll just go for 6.
Joseph, you have a duelist heritage trigger.
I'm listening.
That's
all.
Do you
Okay.
want to
Triggers.
take 12
Oh wait,
damage?
that's
Do you
right.
want
That's
it to
right.
be
I
over?
forgot about that. Oh no, but this is fine. Whatever.
There's
I
no
did
way
the
he's
thing.
gonna probably.
He's not gonna
gain you
give me
12
double
life,
strike
yeah.
with Abaddon. I understand. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so Gruger, now all the spells in your hand up to CMC 5
Yes.
or 6 have Cascade.
Yeah, no, I understand.
When did that happen?
I understand. I will play a Curiosity targeting my Gutter Snipe.
Okay, go for 0.
I only have one other 0 left in my deck.
This
So
is actually pretty good when you're just cycling through the deck.
Oh, there it is.
I'll take a Wheel of Fate, I guess.
No!
Yeah, all right.
Do it!
I didn't play a card because it would be too complicated to do all the triggers while I was muted, and now I'm very sad because I'm gonna have to wheel it, and my way of getting it back, which is also in my hand, so it feels good.
Ruger, no!
That's okay. I'm getting rid of all my other 0 drops.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Are you doing that? Are you casting it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, because like I have 2 other things that don't trigger.
Upset.
I don't have like all the rest of my stuff doesn't trigger off of what's in my hand.
Okay, well I'm triggered. Hang on, I'm showing you my hand before I throw it all
Court
away.
of Grace, Maze of Ith, Oketra's Monument.
Oh god.
The sword.
I think I'm going to respond.
I'm going to cry.
I'm not stopping it. That's
okay.
fine. I just happened to have an instant that I was holding up on the off chance it was relevant. Which is just a Boros charm. So if Gruger did attack me, I was just gonna double jump and kill his commander.
That's funny.
I think just on the off chance Gruger does some nonsense, I'll just give them indestructible. I don't care about 4 damage, so I'll just give my
you could have given my Abaddon double strike. But yeah. All right. All
right. Then I lose Duelist Heritage, Brina, and a Sun Titan.
You guys each take 2 damage off of Gutter Snipe, triggering off of Wheel of Fate.
Correct.
And now I will put this here.
Oops, that's not how you draw.
I will attach this here, and then I draw 7.
Do 6 lands and a mana rock.
Okay.
Rough.
Gruger, I take 2 from you.
Hey, Joseph. Sorry, we'll just ignore the draw trigger. I wasn't going to pay the 1 off the Esper Sentinel because it was just you would draw it and like discard it. So that's fine for us to miss it. If everyone else is okay with that.
I literally have to get it. So it's the first card I drew is a Plains, so that goes in the bin, and then I draw.
Yeah, there you go.
Esper Sentinel is not a May, so yeah, good call. Thank you. I missed that.
Yeah, it can deck you. As someone who has...
I don't think I have anything else to cast, do I? No. Nope.
You can tell Gruger's tired. He's just like leaned right up in there, showing you the top of his glasses. Just
Yeah, I didn't sleep all last week. I've slept okay right now, the last little bit, but I'm burnt out by the end of the day.
All right.
Yeah, fair enough. Hang in there,
Gruger
champ.
passing turn. Anyone end steps? Nope.
No.
Okay.
This is super important because my rel. No, we don't get to do anything except for channeling lands.
You may not.
Channeling lands and mana abilities. That's it.
Yeah, hit me with that Boseiju, bro.
We get a bunch of soldiers to beat us too.
Oh.
Sir Proctor is a cleric.
Oh shit. Oh, I didn't think of this at all. Oh, Strict Proctor.
Esper Sentinel's a soldier too. Damn it!
Somebody play a flyer so I can block, or they can block me.
No.
Sorry, I just realized Strict Proctor sucks. Magic's hard. All right.
Oh, you have something specifically in your hand for ETBs?
It might not be a cast trigger, therefore I'm sad.
I mean, you can pay for it.
Who wants to do that? I will, however, play this Sword of Feast and Famine that I got wheeled into.
That's
You're
scary.
welcome.
I mean, that seems not bad. And I mean, since it's here, I may as well pay 2 to equip it.
Mm-hmm.
With a green arrow, because thematic.
Sure. So you're about to untap all your lands. Good.
It's too card.
Someone's going to be discarding 2 cards.
Someone is going to be discarding 2 cards.
Come at me, bro.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
It's
Just
funny
because I really wanted that hand you wheeled away, and I am a bitter person.
I could
Like
just
that,
chump with
Tango
I could chump with the gutter snipe and say fuck you.
Oh, go ahead. I don't care.
No, that would not be worth it.
I don't care about the untap at all. I'm totally down with you not drawing multiple cards every turn.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm not blocking. I'll take 6.
Okay.
Sorry. So you can untap, and then before you get your second untap trigger, if you have instances, you can do the thing.
With my 0 mana?
Oh, no. You hit me once. You get the untap.
I got you.
I just need to figure out the cards I'm getting rid of.
I'm gonna go to second main if that's okay. While you discard.
Yeah, go ahead. You do get some.
She is
some
tapped.
shit with that. Oh
yeah. 1 second. I should also go control L. I lost 10 life, right? Yeah. So you hit me for 5 twice.
Yeah. Sorry. There we go.
Okay. Ooh, I'm down to 33. I may die in this turn rotation. Sick. Let's get rid of...
10 commander damage. Or not commander damage, 10 damage a turn.
I will get rid of Cut to Ribbons.
Go 2. Play that.
And I have to discard another card still.
And then we're going to go 1, 2, 4. And we'll play... Oop, oh, God. This interface. Help. Help, I need an adult. Play that.
Oh, God. Okay. Do we have to kill Joseph here, folks?
Do we, though?
Yes.
I think
Clearly.
Do we?
I think with that,
I mean, we'll
with that sort of Feast and Famine and the Hokori, I think we have to.
Yeah, I mean, we're also just dead to Myrel in 3 turns or something.
Yeah, sorry. I was still figuring out my other...
All right, so I have to do the
untap
dumb
one.
thing where I don't toggle untaps, toggle normal
Lands, yeah.
untapping. So I'll do my untap, and then I'll untap my command tap. Oh, nope, I saw them all selected.
Yeah, actually,
There it is.
Brew, when you're done discarding, Tobin brings up a good point. Probably toggle.
Yeah, the whole toggle thing.
Then I'll draw for turn.
Makes less sense.
Neat.
Oh, dash.
All right, let's play one of the many lands in my hand. This one seems fine. Then let's play one of the mana rocks.
Oh, cool.
You gonna pay one for that?
1 sec. Sorry, I have to redo my math. So that's.
You don't. You could just say no.
Yes, but I am counting my mana. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, because I need this to have an ETB, I think. So you can draw the card.
I will draw the card.
Yeah, I'm not casting this Magma Opus anytime soon.
Yeah, not a chance. Not with a fucking Hokori on the battlefield.
Okay.
Does me a sad.
So all right, because this is awkward.
I feel definitely punished because I went for all the sorcery
Cast
wrap
this
effects.
Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And it has an ETB kinda, so I'll pay to not have that stifled.
Doesn't have an E.
As it enters the battlefield,
Yeah.
and after you
that's
draw,
true.
add a
That
lore
is an
counter.
ETB.
So I would count that as an ETB, right?
No, that is an ETB. Straight up.
Yeah.
As it enters the battlefield.
It says permanent.
Well,
so
no,
yeah.
it says as it enters. Is that like a clone effect? It's not when it enters. ETBs are whens, not ases.
Actually, that's true. So it might not count
Hang on.
as it might not be a permanent entering the battlefield causing a triggered ability. I don't know.
That's true. It has clone wording
Yeah,
as the saga enters. Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
cool. Thank you. If so, I will keep my my land
Few
untapped.
mana.
This means that when enters the battlefield, you'll put a lore counter on it. So it doesn't specifically say if it is an
It's an
ETB ability, but
ETB.
it says when it
It is worded like a clone.
when it
so
enters the battlefield, put a counter on it. Is specifically the ruling on where I'm looking. I'm going to look it up. That's not good enough.
Yeah, I'm just googling how Elish Norn interacts with sagas.
Oh yeah, that.
Because I couldn't remember what other cards do that effect. It doesn't interact with them. What? No. I should actually read this.
Sagas trigger when they get counters which they enter with. They
the
don't
saga
trigger when
enters
they
with a
enter the
counter.
battlefield.
Okay, cool. So I will untap my command tower.
So save those manas.
Yeah,
Good friend.
and technically I would have paid for the one if I had known this, but whatever.
I can put it back if you
Sure,
want.
put your card back. Let's make a gobbo.
Oh, you do need to use red to cast this though, or did you play a land that produced red this turn?
The luxury suite.
Yeah, he did.
I tapped
Okay.
that for this.
Yep.
And then I would put
Luxurious
tapping Arcane
suite.
Signet for the one. Okay. And then this is at 1 yellow. All right, let's move to combat. Let's make some dudes. Joseph's attack or blockers are 1/1, a 1/3, 2 1/1s, and a 2/2.
Literally nothing beyond one.
Yeah. Like
Theme was dark intentions. Everyone is mostly just playing beatdown decks.
Well, it was you included. It's hard to. I definitely tried to lean into Abaddon. I got some like Crackle with Powers and some Torments of Hailfires happening.
Tobin, I lied to you. I did you dirty. I have a 2/2 in the background.
yes, I was aware of the 2/2. Don't worry.
Okay.
It is
know.
fine. I was just like, are you going to trade a bunch of your cards for my Hero of Bladehold? Probably
Hell yeah,
not.
I am.
Double
Alright,
triggers
that's
Isshin here.
Yeah, so it's double triggers. So I'll make the.
Just Tim-ho that shit up.
I get to stack these, or did I go top to bottom?
No,
It
you
goes
get to
1,
you get
2,
to
1,
stack
2.
them. So you put
Okay,
the
so
heroes
I'll
trigger
I'll
on
make-
first, and then you
Yeah.
put the battle card, or you put the other way.
You know
You do
what's
you
straight up?
yeah.
You know
You
what's
have,
gonna-
straight up?
Huh?
Tobin creates 2 Duelist Heritage triggers.
no, it's only for.
It's only if
he
it's my
controls the
permanent
Oh, you
triggering.
control. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If I played a Duelist Heritage, I would give everyone. Anyway, so I'll do that, and
do
then
it.
I'll do the battle cry. So these all have +2/+0,
Including the hero, right?
including the
Yes.
hero. Yes, so it's
Yeah.
the hero and these soldiers. So the
Oh
soldiers
no,
are
each
3/1.
each other attacking. Sorry, no, you don't.
Okay, that's fine. So the hero's a 3/4, and then you have 4 3/1s also coming at you.
Yep. And the hero's got double strike.
Okay.
You don't have to give it double strike. You could have it like you get
know
to.
that.
Oh, you just want to get beat down faster?
No, I'm just making a point.
Ah.
He's just gonna chump it. Or not.
Go to blocks, please.
Yep. We are there.
Strict Proctor. Someone's
Yep.
got an ETB they want, but they don't want to pay for.
Well, he already told us, so I'm
Someone
really just
has
helping
multiple ETBs they want.
him. Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
taking 12 damage otherwise?
That I'm trying to figure out.
You got some 1/1s you can throw in front of it.
Yeah, I do. But the fact is, this is not going to get better. This is going to get worse. So
Joseph.
you have a Myrel in your deck, don't you? I think we got one into your
I do
deck.
have one in my deck for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably add lines in there too. Ugh.
yeah, I'm just gonna take 12.
Okay.
Maybe we can kill him fast enough so we could play like a normal game of Magic after.
Which him are you referring to?
Yes.
Me or I feel like it's probably the Hiroki player,
Yes.
but still. Like I did just punch him for 12.
Am I
so
doing like 20 per combat? Going up
maybe?
fairly substantially each turn? No.
You will be.
I mean, you hit Kruger for 10 there, and you're making like another 6 soldiers next turn.
You're both swinging with at least 15 if you want, so you're both terrifying. All right,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, that Strict Proctor is dead as heck.
Sick. Let's play this swamp and pass.
All right. Untap. I will choose Montang. Ooh.
Yeah, girl.
Chain gun Kelly us with some curiosity getter snipe.
Pew pew.
You and your dirtbag pop punk references.
Ha.
How do I do?
F2.
That is a way to do things. You are
See, audience, the joke is that in Cockatrice, F2 is the concede button.
This man knows stuff.
Uh,
All right. We're doing a special one here. This one was picked up
The slowest special
Christmas
of all
time.
time.
all right.
And saved since. Little can preview here.
Ooh la la.
A predominantly white can. Sup.
That's a dark beer.
That is a dark beer.
I agree.
Dark
That's
like
chocolate
my
milk
mono
or
white.
Ovaltine.
Mine's just chocolate milk, yeah.
Right in the beard.
Okay, well, this is kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, what? 5 before attacks? What is this man doing?
He's mad.
He is mad.
'Cause, yeah, you only tapped 1 mana last turn, right?
Yeah.
No,
Or you had
I-
3 or something.
I
I wasn't
did.
paying attention to your
I did
tap. I'm sure you
3, but I used like an arcane signet, and then I just
Okay,
played a land
cool.
for turn. Yeah.
You sure you don't want to
Yeah, that
bot
makes sense.
first?
Well, you want to give me some double strike if I punch the Tobin?
You know the rules.
You gotta
Debonking
declare
me?
attacks first.
Yeah.
But also, he will 100% because I did punch him for 12. Although he hit you for 10.
Yeah.
And made you
Healed
discard
6
4
before I hit
cards.
him for 10, so he's net.
No, he
4
made me
down.
discard 2 cards, not 4. How did you get?
I think
I only
Didn't you get a
Hokori-
double strike?
Yeah,
the
you only
Hokori
discard a
plus the
single.
sword.
You only
plus the
Oh, it's one
discard-
card each time. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Either way.
Putin is a close second for threats, but
Oh, they're both terrifying.
I'm
the
a
Hokori
threat.
and the
What, have you
Myra
noticed
and
where I'm
sword are
going?
more
I'm-
pressing.
Are
I
you
could have
all
bodied
forgetting that
you.
literally
Why are you
all
trying
of
to
you
get
just
people to attack me?
chump Myrel? Like, no one cares. The only person that cares is McCrae because he's only got one creature and it happens to be green. Neither one of the other two of you care at all.
They just leave 1/1s back, yeah.
Like,
All right. Anyways,
Tobin is making 4 1/1s per turn that can block. He doesn't give a shit.
They can't block.
well, no,
They're
you
tapped in
can
attacking.
you can leave your old
Yeah, I
ones
know that,
behind
but you
now.
have 4 next turn standing there as you make 4 more. So,
Well, someone could have chump blocked them, but he didn't want to. That's not my
I
fault.
understand. I
did
know
not
what's
have a favorable
happening.
trade into your 3/1s.
Let me.
This game
Sorry
sucks.
that my
Hit
4
Tobin.
drop's too good for you guys.
It is a good 4-drop when you pair it with Isshin. I'll spread out the love.
Sure, Blade Hole has always been a good card. I used to run it in Marath back in the day.
All right, we'll go this way
That is a good card.
because I don't want to swing at the Skull Winder when there's a chance that he's just like, no double strike. You. All right, we got the double strike.
You guys are rude. I look away for 1 minute and you're attacking me. Come on.
Just
Right
throw
in the dog.
shaman.
Right in the
Oh, I guess it
dog.
has trample.
It does have trample.
So much
Yeah.
life gain. Holy
I
shit.
guess I'll just take 12. That seems sweet.
That's commander damage.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the game plan to be like throw a shadow spear and have someone on my commander and make it work. All right.
Can't even believe you. Kruger never was a good liar.
Never. All right. So I have Cascade up to CMC 12 out of my hand now.
Yes. So everything in your hand has Cascade.
That's basically what you're trying to
You
get.
don't know that. Maybe he has a Draco.
Sure.
Oh, he's got you there.
How's all
Tobin,
this?
go back to your meeting, okay?
So you have 6 total mana
Over.
available to you?
How dare you?
Yeah, I have 6 total currently. So I
Okay.
am going to do a mana geyser.
Oh my
That's
god.
Pretty good. 4 for me.
How dare
Everyone
you play
loses
that in a
2
heroic
life, and I
week.
Hey,
everyone
Kruger,
loses.
you gonna pay 1 for that?
No.
All right, Gerger. Draw your 3 cards, float your 20 mana, and go off, I guess.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'll
5,
be back.
6,
Tobin,
7,
roll that
8,
else. You can
9,
call fapping
10,
fapping.
11, 12, 13. All right, so I have 13 red mana.
Okay. That's not as big as it could be, I guess.
I draw 3 cards.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. And then
Why are you making Jabba the Hutt noises? I'm scared now.
sorry, before I do all that, okay, I cascade into a Talisman of Dominance. Cool. I guess
mean, like,
yeah, because I
That's
did,
funny as hell to me.
and now I get my 13 mana.
Considering I was
Okay.
the second last person, I think, to build my deck.
I mean, let's be honest. He's got a mitt full of
You
7.
were the last person to build your deck.
Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Considering I was the last person to build my deck, I went for the theme without realizing or counter picking at all what I was playing into. So my deck just is like gutted.
I mean, I had a perfect storm to make Hokori really matter. Everyone except Gruber was tapped out. So
Yeah. The sword plus the Hokori is so.
no,
bad.
exactly. This
If you
was
had
not.
Bear Totem, same thing.
This was
or
not
Bear Umbra.
accidental.
Ugh, like
I mean, you can't play
any
Bear
stacks-
Umbra.
Sorry, this is more for the
Mono white,
audience.
yeah.
But any stacks effects like Hokori, Static Orb, Winter Orb, and then you have a sword, a Feast and Famine, or a Bear Umbra, or any of
Sword
that
of
shit.
and wrecked. Yeah,
Yeah, it just can run away with the game so quickly.
truth.
I think this works.
Succeeding to me.
Okay.
I'll be the judge of that. Probably.
Yeah, I've already. 1 second. I think I have enough mana to kill 2 people right now.
I mean, I'm at 17, so you can 100%.
So what I hear is you have a minute to kill McCray. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, you can do what? X
Sure.
equals like 12 or 11 on your card in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, like I do have. Oh, I need double black. Yeah, I can do that. It doesn't have, and then it would also get another 2. So that's 12. That's 14 damage, right?
So
Something like that.
it's X
15. No, it'd be
equals-
13 because I have the 2.
Yeah, so you've got 15 mana.
You
So if you
have
pump
2?
that into it. It would be 13 plus 2, so it would be 15.
Yeah.
Are you going to torment?
Big 15.
Are you going
So
to
you could
torment
do
a dirtbag?
15,
No, he's going to execute.
No. He
Just-
has
No,
like
no.
one ribbons in his graveyard.
Just that wouldn't cascade because it's not from your
Yeah,
hand,
because
right?
it's not
Yeah.
from my hand. Yeah.
But it would,
No,
it would kill
I-
me,
Oh,
cripple
no.
some other people, and gain you a bunch of life.
Imagine
And-
the
Well, no,
no
it'd only do
cascade.
13 and then an extra 2. You'd still be at 2 life.
Oh,
You're-
no, 17. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, though,
No,
the Gunner Snipe drawing 3 cards makes it worth it.
Yeah, but he might just have other instants in his hand to draw a bunch of cards anyway,
Or-
right?
Yeah, that's
And
so
cascade
I
at
have
the same time. Which
I
is way
currently
better.
have up to 15 mana, right? So
Yeah.
that's
Yes, you have 13 red plus 2 of some colors.
Yeah, let's be honest. The gutter snipe doesn't give a shit where you cast it from. So
Oh wait, I'm just doing this the hard way. Okay, sorry. I totally am. There was one card in my graveyard that was like I didn't want to cast because I have a Mizzix Mastery. I didn't want to cast the Wheel of Fate, but I reread this, and I don't have to cast.
So
if
are
I
you gonna
overload this-
and then
Yeah,
Mana
it's a-
Geyser again.
You may, right?
Yeah.
So I will, and I get a Mana
Overload.
Geyser again.
Sick.
Sorry,
Okay.
what am I missing here?
So I'm
So
going to
he's-
over. I'm going
We're
to
just gonna
overload.
cast everything from his graveyard.
Oh, because
Yeah.
you have this in your hand.
I
Yeah.
have this in my hand, so it
Uh,
would be-
so
easy.
you've got 2 triggers.
so everyone take 2 damage. I
Are
draw.
we not?
Do you
just
want to cascade
dead here?
first, or do you want to
Well-
draw first? That would be the question I'm asking you.
So am I allowed to just shortcut because with all the extra mana, I do have a Crackle with power, and if I hit another wheel, I'm not casting the wheel, and then with another 13 mana on top of my.
Well, you spend like 8 into the
I-
Mizzix Mastery.
I spend 8 to begin with. Like right now, I have 15 mana available to me just because of this Arcane Signet.
Groogs, just walk through it. Like
Okay, yeah. Okay,
yeah, just
so-
go through.
yeah,
Plus,
so-
plus it's like you're gonna draw a bunch of cards and stuff. Like
yeah, I
Yeah,
may
you
be
might
able
be
to.
able to-
I may be able to. I may get a Torbrand in play or something. Okay.
Okay, so here we
you
are.
might as well just run
You
through. it.
cast Mizzix. We all take 2.
You all
Well,
take.
sorry.
And
Well,
you
no,
draw
there's
2.
trigger.
Do you want to cascade before you draw 3 cards? That is the question.
Well, cast trigger. We take 2 straight up.
They're both cast triggers.
They're both cast triggers.
So
anyways, let me use up my 8 mana first. 1, 2.
So let's
3,
see if the
4,
Cascade
5,
hits us
6,
with another
7,
Gutter Snipe.
8. All right, I will cascade first, I guess. We'll just get that out of the
Cascade
way.
3.
savage.
There you go. Felware Stone. Gets around the
Okay.
Hokori pretty well.
Move.
Look at
to
this
the-
guy just mana rocking all these. Oh my god.
Then you guys will now each take
We
2
take
damage,
the 2, and then you
Yeah.
draw 3.
and then I draw 3. Yes. All right. I
already
was
took the 2
tired,
for the
so
Mizzix
I was
Mastery.
just trying to do the math with Crackle with power. I killed both of you. 2 of you on board right
yeah,
now.
I'm
without
dead for
without
sure. And
doing.
Joseph is for sure also.
Okay, this gets exiled. I will be casting these cards. And then Wheel of Fate I will put over here.
Oh, that's so funny. Casting your
Yeah.
0 drops out of your bin.
Yeah.
Yes,
is
and I'm
really
choosing. I'm
good.
exiling the Wheel of Fate, but I'm not going to cast it. So
That's
this
why
is-
Mizzix Mastery and certain cards like that are really good with 0 drops.
So this will be 2, 4,
Without paying
6,
its mana
8,
cost. Yeah.
10. So this is
Hey,
just
hey, Grooks, just like point of order here. Do you want to stack them in the order you want to resolve them? Because
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
make it
So
easier.
it would be like Mana
I'm
Geyser.
pretty sure you still just win the game here.
Yeah, so
Should
like
be
just
able to.
just these 5 spells here is 10 damage off of a Gutter Snipe,
yeah.
and then like Magma Opus is another.
Well, again, just stack them how you want to resolve them. And
Yeah. I will do the Inevitable Betrayal first, I guess. Tobin, is there anything big and cool and dumb I can steal out of your deck that will?
You've gone to combat already, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't care
You're
about
about to kill Tobin, so
I don't have a ton of like big ETBs or anything.
you have
We could
Drakuseth.
get, we could probably
Brewer,
get like a.
It stays. Just take Drakuseth.
when Ryan dies, when Tobin dies, it
It
leaves.
poofs.
I just wanted to know if there's anything that helps me with my bullshit I'm doing right now. I'm pretty certain
I mean,
McRae doesn't have anything,
off
and I'm
the
pretty
top
certain.
of my head,
Mine's are all lands and dredge.
you could make some gold with like a gold span dragon. You could Inferno Titan. That's probably it. Like Tectonic Giant. Oh no, that's
So-
not even an ETB.
Switching to bedtime weed.
Where you
Sure.
can go to creature.
Give
Basically
me
it.
give me the gold span dragon. It gives me something that taps for 2 more mana.
Sure.
All right, so you guys each take 2 more damage,
And you draw 3 cards.
and I draw 3 more cards.
Sorry, bad at finding cards. Okay, so
Ouch.
2. There you go.
Thank you. Token. Cool. I have 5 more mana on the battlefield now. Sick. I will now do Mana Geyser, so I'll get another You guys each take 2 damage. I get another 13.
Hold on though. When you cast that Mana Geyser, it exiles itself due to flashback, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Now I'm flashing it back, so I'm getting another 13 mana off of it.
Yeah.
Because I cast it from hand, and then I played
Yeah, it
Mrs.
was hand
Mastery
first.
afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
So you guys each take another 2 damage.
Yeah, we lose 2. You
Yeah,
draw 3.
'cause I thought Mizzix's
So I go-
Mastery is what gave it flashback. Anyways.
No,
I go-
Mizzix
I go up-
Mastery is that you're thinking of Past in Flames. Mizzix Mastery targets them, exiles them, makes a copy that you can. Then
Oh,
cast.
okay. It's not flashback. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was thinking it was.
And then
Has
the
a ton
copies you
weird
do,
stuff.
the copies you may cast again,
Yeah,
so you
so they
still get cast triggers. Yeah.
Shout out to the absolutely hot garbage Challenger Is It deck they made in Innistrad, OG Innistrad, that I had to play.
Oh, this is
that
funny.
was all
If I had done Magma Opus first, I could have tapped 2 lands and made 2 more mana. Oops.
Gross.
Whatever.
Haha. Oh well.
Yeah. I don't think it really matters. McRae, take 4 damage. Take 6
Okay.
damage because it's also the 2 damage off of Magma Opus. I will tap
Okay.
your Breeding Pool and
2,
Snow-Covered
3,
Swamp.
4, 5, 6. Well, I guess I gotta do this now.
Why?
Because I was gonna do it at the end of Tobin's turn, but Tobin might not be living. So
Oh no, I'm 100. I'm dead on board. So is Joseph.
Yeah, we're
So,
all dead. Like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just wins
The only
game.
thing, like you can
Well-
point it at one of his things, but I don't think it does anything. It just stops him from drawing some cards and saves like 4 life. Yeah.
Yeah, like there you go. There's a play that does something. Like
I don't know. You might survive and just swing at me. Who knows?
No, we're dead.
So I will assume you
Literally
did
the
that.
card that he
I'll
showed
assume-
us.
I'll
on
assume you
stack.
did that with the trigger on the stack, so I didn't like. I just
You
drew
don't
all
draw
my.
those
I
very
just
often.
drew all my cards right now.
Mhm.
So I will.
Well, no,
Assume-
no, he didn't. He didn't do it with the trigger on the stack. Like
No. He
he's
did.
all that's resolved.
He did this in response to Magna Opus's targets, which
Yes,
would
and then
have
there would be a
been-
bunch of
the
triggers on the
triggers would
stack.
still be on the stack. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm assuming those triggers, which is fine. Yes, Gutter Snipe dies.
You get a
this goes
basic.
Those
away.
triggers are all still on the stack. So when you
Yes.
take the damage, you just don't draw
He
the
just
cards.
doesn't draw the cards. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I should put these top 6 back on top of my deck.
So that was 2 more from that then, right?
2, 3.
Sorry, so I started at 17. I'm just gonna make sure. So 1, 2.
I will go and get like a.
I should have 2 life more than Tobin. If I might have done that wrong.
Yeah, so we've had 4. He's cast 4 spells. And I started at 17, which means I should be at 9. Yeah.
What do I want? I'll go get a black source, like. Yes. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
What
So
you
you
gonna
guys yeah, because I cast what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4,
And your treasures can hit for bigger.
5. Yeah.
Are
I
you
cast five.
serious?
I
McRae
cast
goes
5
to
spells this
1.
turn, but only 4 of them counted for the triggers.
I'll be dead next turn anyways, so it won't really matter.
Are you
but-
serious? McRae goes to 1 after this.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he's
just
super.
gonna cast another spell and I die.
Well,
There's
no,
no
I don't.
better-
I don't trigger those anymore, but I do get like my Crackle with Power does more than enough damage now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 25 mana right now.
You literally put McRae to 1 with your current stack. Oh, you can't pump into ribbons right now. Right. There you go.
Yeah, so
Magic
he's
card.
just casting cut. Because
Yeah.
ribbons
Magic
has to
card.
be cast from the graveyard anyway.
Yep,
Yeah,
I got you.
I will just kill whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll just kill Skullwinder.
sure.
You
Yeah.
die naked and alone.
I draw
Sure.
3 more cards.
Yep.
Ah.
I think this is a lesson for responsible duelist heritage use.
Yes, I think it is.
Oh,
Mothers
I'm
against
sorry,
drunk
which
driving.
parameter has he used his life count for here? Oh, okay.
I mean, he did get Cascade on up to 12 drops.
Although I only really needed up to 6
That's true.
Yeah.
so far.
I was gonna say, so far, he has hardcast, overloaded Mizzix's Mastery, and literally
Mhm.
nothing else that matters.
So are we gonna go to game 2? What's happening here, Gruger?
I'm down.
Like,
Yeah. So I will cast this Crackle with Power.
yeah.
So if I put 20 into it, that's x equals 6. So that's 5 times 6.
Yeah, that's
Good
enough.
enough.
That's 30 up to a bunch of 5 times 6. Yeah, we're dead.
All right, GG. Game 2.
Magic's
The
fun
funny
game.
part was is if someone had a bolt bend in hand and put one of it back to me or something.
I had one on my
God.
deck, but I didn't draw it.
Guys, I have bad news. As we get closer and closer to the end of season 2 at episode 50, I think Gruger might be so far ahead in the polls that I don't think we can catch up to him.
Good thing no one cares.
I think you're the only one that is cared. Yeah.
Hey, the audience needs the stats, okay?
What is this?
Are you
bullshit?
gonna make
I'm
real
clearly
stats?
going
Are you gonna
first.
go through every game and like show us our most played cards?
I
Yeah.
actually
That
need
in
people
colors.
to do. Well, I would love that if I had time and
Ooh,
energy
I
to
rolled
do
an
that.
11.
But I would especially like it if people would tell me where highlights of our games were, so I could go cut them out into highlight reels.
Oh, I am keeping the shit out of this hand.
Ooh, am
Yeah,
I winning with an 11 so far?
I mean, I rolled a
What?
2.
Really? Oh
Uh,
my god.
yeah, I
Oh,
rolled a
Tobin!
2.
My brother.
McRae rolled a 7. And
Yep.
yeah, good stuff.
You know what helps? Realizing you suck at Magic. Realizing one of your friends also sucks at Magic.
Hmm
Tobin and I
Alright.
rolling twos over here.
I don't think 5 lands, a talisman, and a 6-drop is going to get me there.
That's
Where
basically
you're
what
not
I'm
using
keeping.
there.
You have a 4-drop in your command zone, though. All right, this looks
Please.
slightly
My
more
commander's a 3-drop.
responsible.
All right, I'm ready. Are we ready?
I hear Gruger mulls to 3.
I've
If
seen
you
him all
want, I
3.
can. All right, I'm good.
All right.
Hold on, pre-games.
Sure.
No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
what
I'm
are you
kidding.
Oh. Cheating.
No.
You drew. That's it. Judge.
I put it back on top of my library.
Gruger!
I can
You're
shuffle
disqualified.
if it will make you feel better.
Don't shuffle it. Get out of
I
here.
believe
Tobin,
it.
Tobin wins the season as second place for your cheating. You're DQ'd.
Sick. All right, I'm tapping this. Doesn't matter. I'm fetching
Man,
anyway,
like
so I don't
season
know what the
one-
top of my
season
library
one
is.
better when I played broken ass decks all the time.
That's me. Pass the turn. I'm fetching.
This is why I was
Ooh,
hoping
Xander's
we could
Lounge.
award wins based on points that we thought were
All
joint.
right. Pass.
Oh, I'm fucking dead. Let's go.
Oh, baby, that's good.
So this hand I have does like way
Fetch
more
land.
of a hey, this is what my deck was supposed to do kind of thing.
It's like,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, that me top decking that Mana Geyser.
Boop.
Sorry, that's why it took so long to. I had Mana Geyser and Mizzix's Mastery in my hand. That's why it was taking so long to figure out what to discard.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, I think I can double do this. And I had to like read to make sure I wasn't like locked into casting everything.
Yeah, shit.
That was sweet.
I don't know what it is, man. I find that new exploration art so just like demoralizing is the wrong word, but it's just like it's a letdown to me. But
It's
that
kind of
said,
meh.
But that said, that's probably because my favorite art in the entire game is the like beautiful foil exploration art. It's just so good.
I like the old one. There's like that Zendikar one that's like really
We
pretty
won
with the
last game,
flower on
kind of fire.
it.
Going to my second main. Going to my second main.
Ooh, am I only
That's
taking
fair.
one? Shucks.
Shut up.
I don't see it properly. I don't see it properly represented. And if you don't want to gain your life, I vote.
represented your mom.
Example of white cards that are just busted.
Yeah, we're allowed a
Sarah's in it.
couple, McRae.
Hey, are you
Hey,
allowed? Do you want to take
I'm
your
just-
6 life as well?
Sorry?
Do you want
Gain
to
your
take
life.
6 life as well?
Also,
busy
white is
barking
the
about
best
your
color
mom
in
and
Commander
talking
now,
nothing to
so
McRae.
whatever.
Oh yeah, you were
Is it
muted
though?
for that part.
Red's
I'm just
pretty darn
standing
good
for
too
white.
now. Oh,
White's
Tobin's
actually
done.
good though. Unlike green. Blech. Blech.
Green's pretty good. Don't shit on green or they'll pump it
Tobin's
even
done. He
more.
can't do anything with his no mana.
Sorry.
I
you're
also
good.
went to my end step, so
Yeah, no, I was just pointing
I'm
this
sorry.
out.
I'm having a bullshit. Okay.
I just
I
like
don't
to
know,
pretend
man.
like
I don't play green like ever, and I feel like I have more wins than you, so I should be taken as an authority on this subject.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tobin
I mostly
fist
play Boros.
You and Gruger are both Grixis players at heart.
Yeah, but
bump. I was
I'm
about
pretty
to comment.
sure. Check the tapes. I'm like mostly white and red.
You are a lot of white and red on this show.
Yeah.
Only when he wins,
Yeah,
Only
that's
when
true.
he wins.
which is a lot.
I try my mono blue decks and they never do anything, and then I give up and just go attack phase.
You've won with your mono blue decks though.
Yeah, that's true. Because they're dope.
I always like to credit McRae that he's doing something behind the scenes that none of us are aware of, because every single time whoever's before him goes to end step, he never notices. But
He's
I am
vaping.
always doing stuff in the
He's
background.
vaping so hard.
He's vapping.
them
Vapping?
Pornhub torrents,
Yeah.
bro.
Yes,
I
I've been
will-
watching
through all his
hardcore pornography in the background of this show
I'll
every
do an
Tuesday.
unexpected windfall. I will
Oh, look at him
discard
go.
this faithless looting.
I did not expect
Wow, look
that.
at the value.
Wow, sort of
Oh.
synergy.
Look at you loot like no one's looted before.
Wait a minute, he did that on purpose.
I didn't find anything to spend 2 mana on. Go.
right. All right, so check it out. Here's where I get all proud of myself.
Okay.
Lotus Veil.
Yes,
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Nailed it.
I'm not paying 2. Got there. All right.
We're
So this
fucking
is-
dead. This is
This
where
is
this
where
deck wins.
Hokori just grinds us out. Yeah.
I mean, you're close.
You have to sacrifice 2 untapped lands.
No, he
What?
doesn't.
No, he
Sure
doesn't.
don't.
Got
Strict
stifled
Proctor
by a
says no.
strict proctor.
He chose
Strict
not to pay for.
Proctor.
He said
I did that on purpose.
Mhm.
Boo.
that was part of the brewing process.
Boo.
And
I feel
since
this
you
is
can't
also
read, take 6.
What?
Yeah,
This
since
is
you
unfair,
can't read,
though.
take 6.
You've built this deck before. This is an old haunt you just went back to.
Wow,
Ooh.
the bitterness is coming through.
I sacrificed my Sakura tribe in defiance.
Yeah, grab a forest. Take 6. I don't give a
I
shit.
will.
I will pass.
All
I mean, let's be honest. Mono white, when you get the great mono white, it's like it's good in like the first 3 or 4 turns, and then everyone else is just like, "Bye, see you later."
The last time I played Standard was around Dominaria, and I was playing full mono white life gain. Like it was
Not gonna
like
lie, those two are
four
good.
Johnny's Pride
Huzzah.
mates. Like it was
Ooh.
awesome.
Ooh.
Look at that.
That got my attention.
Can you tap your permanents?
Who?
You just attacked with 2 of them. No, they have
Heliod
Heliod.
again,
Goddamn
man.
Heliod.
Commit, bro.
All right, Gerger, you're my blood bag.
What did you exile off the top of your library?
Good question.
That's bait.
Oh, here. Robin, I will
sorry,
do that for you, though.
Sorry. I take 1 extra because that's a fucking 3/3 now.
Yeah.
Heliod is not a creature, so I will do that for you.
Yeah, all good. All right, add counter red. I already played my land, and I don't even know if this lets you play lands.
It does. It says
Yeah,
you
I'm pretty sure she lets you do everything.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
It's
play
not
that
this
card.
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm great with these land drops.
Damnation, you say?
Sidisi. Paying for the strict proctor to get the zombies.
Well, mill 3 and hope you get a zombie.
There's a Stitcher supplier.
You
so I
did
can
it.
do the
got
zombie.
You got a zombie.
Not that they
Maybe a bit better
really matter
Nothing really matters.
to me.
Huh. That's an untapped blood crypt. Thank you very much.
Ooh, look at him go.
Oh, I didn't plan on doing this.
Let's say that to all the girls.
Yeah, board wipe, man. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, right?
Oh, no. We ain't board wiping, really, but we're kind of board
Really?
wiping. We just
Ingrexis?
Cruel ultimatum.
Uh-oh, you
No,
can
I wish
destroy
that was.
Heliod?
I wish that was in the deck.
Yeah.
No, we're just gonna hardcast a Drakuseth.
That's terrifying. Okay, that
All
can that can deal
right.
with the
You trying to send a
Sarah
message?
Simmons.
Well, I fucking hear you.
yeah.
Yeah, keep laughing, friend. You know what's funny?
Source
Yeah.
to plowshares.
Even better.
Sort of fire and ice, so it just
Swords
swings through.
to fuck you.
Sure. Oh, put a counter on that Urza Saga.
Already on it. What's up, girl?
That's fine. I was already pretty
fine.
certain I was dying.
That's how I feel. It is fine.
Gain 8 more life.
Yeah.
Oh, Hicks, you have vigilance. You're a whore.
I am.
You get to draw
Boo.
2 cards and you get to do 4 damage in chunks of 2.
2 damage, I think.
You get to do you
two
get to do
damage
4 you get to do
times
4
2.
damage in chunks of 2. So you get to do it like you get to do 2 shocks.
Why would I do it?
No, he doesn't
twice?
have double strike. He's just doing the
He
one.
doesn't
hit.
have
Oh, that's
strike.
right. Sorry, I'm still
You just
shell
had
shocked from last
PTSD
game.
From last game.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
No, I get that. I understand.
So
I mean, look, if I can't have fun, no one can have fun. So I
Draw-
guess
draw.
we're just gonna blow up your zombie.
draw your 1 card and
Actually,
do
you
2
know what?
damage to something.
We're gonna let McCray keep that zombie, and we're gonna do 2 to Tobin's face.
Got
Oh,
me.
okay. Cool.
Funny looking face. Rawr. Make all the hate. Kill me, everyone.
I mean, you keep doing it so that we kind of have to.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's like turn on Sarah Ascendant that now has a sword and vigilance. That's scary.
Yeah, I was
Get
really
outta here.
hoping to just start being like you were gaining life, but I was like, maybe if you play Hokori, I can just blow it
60
up and
life.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Rabble.
The
Okay,
amount of times I have played a Hokari deck and just been killed because Hokari is in my command zone, like it's sick.
You're like understandable, but I hate you.
But it's really not, because it's like I'll be in like last place in the game. I'm having no impact on anything, and everybody's just like hammering me in the face while all of the other 3 players are building up these massive states, and they're all just ignoring each other. Like, nah, theoretically you could winter orb us at any moment, so we're just gonna kill you first.
Yeah. I mean, I do that against like
Yeah, right?
Urza
See?
and stuff in CDH because I know I can't out-tempo them otherwise.
If I was playing Hokori and CDH, I would be your best friend because I can't stop anything you're gonna do, and I'm not gonna win. So
I was kind of impressed with this like turn 4 Drakaseth from hand. Now that I look at it, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, that was
it's
turn
cute.
4 for me.
Alright, I will play Isshin.
I
Doesn't
don't want to give you
Alright.
more credit, but yeah, you're
I
right.
am going to take back my land drop, and we'll do this.
Lol.
And then I'm gonna attack because I'm gonna exile 2 cards.
Wait, what? What am I missing, Tobin? What are you doing?
What do you mean?
In what world are you tapping your multicolor sources and then a plains to cast your general?
Well, the plains feeds into the Orzhov signet. The arcane, he could leave the.
Yeah, but, I mean, like, okay.
Sorry, what's up?
Why would you not leave the arcane signet up?
He's shitting on your land tapping choices.
Yeah.
Well, this is more just in case
I'm
you play
playing
Hokari.
around your commander. I'm leaving more lands untapped.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Tobin, let me point out something.
Yeah.
My general is never hitting the field.
No, I'm dying before, and then when I die.
Okay,
then
sorry.
the
I shouldn't say
hits.
never. My general's never hitting the field until Gruger doesn't breathe air in this game.
It's all good. I have 2 lands in hand, and I'm probably going to exile some here, so I'm going to fix whatever mistakes I made.
There you go.
All right. Boo, 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 boo.
I'll trade you, Tobin. Beats for triggers.
I mean, you can chump block this.
It's gonna
That's
be
what I
a
mean.
5/5.
It's going to be a 5/5.
I'll trade you for my
by the time-
Sidisi.
So it'll be 5 by the time it gets to attacking. I've got a Felwar Stone and a Plains.
That's not
I
bad.
feel like Lelia's trigger should like increase per her counters or something.
No, Lelia's already good enough as she is. She's really good.
She's good.
Yeah.
And she's a warrior with haste.
All right, cool. You blocked it. Then I'm going to I cast the Felwar Stone. That's not a whole lot, but whatever.
It just makes your life easier for when
Really?
Hokari
Oh,
actually
he
does.
fell into my trap. Gruger, let me Hokori him so good.
That's fine. And
Got him.
do I care about having this 1 land?
Nah.
Just so I can cast this
Well,
one card that does
Drakaseth
nothing?
can no
I'm
longer kill Lelia.
All right.
I'm in this awkward spot now that if I swing
I
with
feel like you
Drakaseth, I just die.
Sick.
I mean, let's be honest. The only thing you give a flying heck about is it doesn't care about Drakazeth. So
Tobin,
Well, I only
can
care
I
about
swing
it
at
'cause
somebody
you're
for a mill trigger?
beating me
Anyone
with it,
be
right?
nice?
Like if you weren't beating me with it, I wouldn't really care as much.
I got you. But
you got me?
won last game and cross
Sure,
game.
you can
hated
swing
last
at
game.
me, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, you want to know what would be fantastic if I got my Shadow Spear off the top, so I could gain 6, 7.
You gain like 20.
Yeah, I gained I think you gain 19 because you
Hey.
get 7
Gross.
plus 2 3s plus a 4.
11. You gain 17.
Zombie.
Or 17,
Oh no,
yeah.
and plus 1. You gain 8.
Sorry, so
Yeah,
what did you mill? Endurance.
Endurance and Ewit and a forest.
Cool. Okay.
Nothing with dredge yet.
All right, I guess I'm not
This
going to
is
block.
Too late in the game, apparently.
Yeah, this game's over. It's fine. I'm down with mono white winning.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can do here.
Dark intentions.
Play a removal spell.
Well, I have a couple in the deck, but I don't have ways to reliably dig for them.
Play a Ravenous
So-
Chupacabra.
McRae, Sun Tzu that shit. The enemy of your enemy is your friend. I have done literally nothing to you, and I even let you keep that shitty zombie I could have killed because it was funny.
That's true. Huh.
You could always just Damnation.
Even better. Hey, McRae.
I don't have it.
Most wins. Ryan. Who's got the second most wins?
Also, Ryan.
Not my fault.
Move my stuff.
I blame you guys for my wins.
All right.
Or-
So what I'm gonna do is I
Or-
will.
Snake in the grass. Remove nothing until I remove them, and then immediately you remove me.
I'm gonna target Tobin.
Dang it. Should have played my fetch land. Could have got him. That's fine.
I'm gonna get back this. Oh fuck! Endurance. That can block, I guess.
Well, you could also just got
You have to
a
pay for
sticker
the Skull
supplier
Language,
and
Yeah,
then
that's true. That's even worse. This is terrible.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, these are all ETBs. Fucking Strict
Mhm.
Proctor is doing
Fuck
you.
it. I grab a forest then. And play a forest.
I gotta tell you, man, like I like
Jesus.
this card way more than I should. Like it's
Strict
oh,
Proctor is great.
Proctor, it's
Strict Proctor
amazing.
is so good.
I've seen it in
Yeah.
CDH a lot recently.
I mean, I don't know about that, but it's very good.
Fuck. No, it's great. It hoses so many things. My entire
Although I guess the
dockside
fact that
loops
it
in my
hosts the
deck.
dockside makes it worth a look at.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like that's why I keep running
I
into
feel like
it.
it doesn't stop a good dockside loop though, right? It just taxes it a little. Like
No,
Well,
but that,
you-
that
if
that's
the
a lot.
dockside loop is good enough, it doesn't matter. But sometimes
yes,
that
but yeah, sometimes you're only netting one
or
You're
none.
usually
Like
or
only
sometimes-
netting
none. Yeah.
not
Yeah.
enough to pay 4. So
Hmm.
that's
That's the thing. Four mana just to get the effect all of a sudden makes
Yeah.
dockside a lot harder, right?
It's
Totally,
2 though,
yeah.
not 4.
No, but with
No,
the
it's
Strict
4 to
Proctor.
get the effect. It's 2 to cast the dockside, 2 to get the proctor.
Oh
to
yeah,
let it.
yeah, yeah.
So,
So that's
a
like
big
an
deal.
almost kind of still a overpowered card.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
still-
good. It's just in
still pretty
some
good
board
as a 4
in
drop.
some board states, depending on what abuse you're doing with the dockside, that you also have to pay on top of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
You're-
sure.
It may not. It may be. Yeah. No bueno.
Ruger, you got a Shadow Spear? Show me.
No, I think I just
Die.
die soon.
I mean,
Sarah
you can kill my
Ascendant
Strict
slowly
Proctor so everybody
chipping
else gets
away.
ETBs. You know?
Stupid Isshin. Like I would love
I've done nothing. What are you talking about? I hit you for 3.
Yeah, no. That's which is fine.
Oh,
It's
you mean
just-
you just want to blow it up?
Well, no, I would love to swing with Drakuseth, but like I don't get anything from it, and at this point, I just like piss everyone else off too much.
I think yeah.
So it's not worth. It's not worth.
I don't think
casting.
you get anything out of the attack.
No, currently I get
Yeah.
nothing for it. So
Kill
I
Isshin, I'll hit you.
wait. What do you say? Kill Isshin? You'll hit me.
I said, if you kill Isshin, I won't hit you. If you cook both their generals, I'll give you a whole turn of leaving you alone.
And then I just get cooked by both of them, which
But you
is almost
probably
the same. Which is almost the same amount of damage. It's actually more damage.
It's probably more because I'm gonna
hit me
be
with all
hitting
the
you for
fucking lit.
6.
Yeah. You know what? We'll just.
I just hit you with the Sidisi.
Hey, man.
2, 3. I appreciate what you were trying to put down.
Just trying to
there.
make a friendly offer to you.
All right, we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just cast my commander.
I love it when them blue players tap out.
Oh, you see that? I got a Morphic Pool right here. Do you remember if I have Pongify in this deck?
Do you see a pro blue on that creature?
Oh, about that. No, it's fine.
About that. That's fine. What?
Okay.
I can't do anything to it right now anyway, so I'm just factoring in that I'm going to die like 2 turns earlier, and at least I have a 5/5 blocker for like Isshin himself.
Yeah, very true.
Like Isshin actually attacks.
I don't know. Maybe when you're like executing someone.
Isshin is he's basically a doubling season, really. He just sits there and looks pretty.
It's like a Panharmonicon, if anything. But yeah. Yeah, I did not build this for good Isshin attacks. I don't have any ways of pumping him or giving him evasion.
But you don't
He's just
really
an
need him.
enchantment.
Oh, you should have had the like Thrones of Tarkir or whatever on him. The dragon,
Oh, yeah,
because
Dragon
it gives him
Throne, but he's not
defender
that big.
anyways. No, it gives him
Yeah.
defender, so he's not attacking anyways, right? And then he
Mhm.
gives. I can't remember what the buff is, but he buffs based off
It's
of like,
equal to toughness, I think. So it would be 4.
as if they share
Something
like
like
a
that.
color with him or something. I can't remember
Yeah, that
what
sounds
the
right.
Dragon Throne of Tarkir, right?
yeah.
Dragon.
I just remember it gives
Or
Or it might just
defender.
be other creatures you control. I don't know if it cares
Here.
about colors.
I think it pumps his butt.
It has defender and 2 and tap. Other creatures you control gain trample
just
and
other
get
creatures.
+X until end of turn, where X is this creature's power. Equip 3.
Oh, it's power. Okay.
Oh, and it's not an attack trigger. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
it was an attack trigger for some reason.
Roar.
Are you paying 2 extra for that? Oh, you did. Look at you go.
I miscounted. That's 2 extra.
Oh, 3. No, it only costs 2, right? So it's just you only have to tap 1.
Oh,
You
it's
only
a
have
2
to
drop. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
It's
That's-
4 total.
You made
Yeah,
me
4
think it
total.
was 3 when I did it. I thought I was right, and then I was like, oh god.
No, you're correct.
Yeah. Second guessing is the
You're
worst
gonna
guessing.
wait. You gonna go get your.
How dare you
Oh, you did
correct
get your
him?
land. Okay.
He's gonna
Already got
beat you for it.
He was beating me regardless of what happened. Get another
There's
8 life,
this
you baddie.
weird flying spirit with legs and no way of actually flying. Get out of here.
He's got a book. It tells
I'm
him
a
how to
stickler
fly.
for all spirits should have flying, except for that one because it looks not like a spirit at all.
Is that
Another
a spirit
obscure
you would
comment,
play
we'll
in
see
your
if you
modern
get
deck?
it.
No, because it shuts
He's got a
down
book
half
in
of
his
the
hand,
deck.
and it teaches you how to fly.
That's true.
Flying is easy. All you have to do is not hit the ground. I'm assuming no one's going to get that, and that's fine.
Sorry,
I
I
am
was
going to
distracted.
deal 2 damage to...
I'm looking for the flavor text of the card you're quoting, but I don't see it.
Oh,
on the
your
board.
zombie dies, McCrae.
Oh, what? Ah,
Let it
you
live
had
last
so
turn.
much to unlive for.
Oh, I like it. See, that right there made it worth. I'm passing.
Ooh, drew another land. All right, well that makes my turn simple.
Don't make me block with this Drakuseth and trade with your Lelia, please.
Yeah, the issue is he also McCrae has
A Skullwinder.
Death
Death Touch,
Toucher.
which is kind of annoying.
Yes,
Like
we
I can't
do.
let it.
Yes,
I
we
can't
don't.
let it hit me because I'm at 13 life.
Yeah. Okay, so if I do this, I trade one of my creatures, and I do 6.
Hey, Tobin,
Yeah,
if Drakuseth wasn't there, would you want to
9.
bonk Kruger?
I don't know, maybe.
Show me your swan, tree boy.
Do I have Swansong in this deck? I may.
All right.
Oh.
I mean, I'm asking hypothetically, of course.
Oh.
I wouldn't
Oh.
have anything to make that happen.
Swords to
Fine.
plowshares me. Give me 7 life back.
I don't got that.
He's
No,
gonna
not
overload
you.
a Gunner
Yeah,
Blast.
I was cast as
Oh,
Phoenix.
yeah, you did.
Oh,
It's a Phoenix.
Flying lifelink and
Mm.
haste. Oh my god.
Yeah, hot
Best
damn.
card in Magic.
Oh,
from the
and you
new
get
commander
and you
deck,
get
right?
2 of those. You get
Experience
2
counter, then
taps
create
and
a 2.
attacking.
Two.
Well, I'd
Ooh,
get
you're gonna get 3 right
total.
now.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
yeah.
baby!
What?
Flying
Hang on.
lifelink haste 3/3.
All right,
Hang on,
we'll trade.
hang on.
We'll trade 3 damage.
Hang on.
All right,
I'm
all right, fine.
reading what that thing does.
Yeah, we
You're the
can
one that
trade 3
recommended
damage.
it. It just
Yeah, I
makes
am, but
2/2s.
it's a brand new card, so don't make
Yeah.
like I knew what it did.
It's good,
You would get 2 2/2s.
and it comes
No.
back by
Oh,
tapping
when it
your
attacks, I get a trigger.
Oh, you get 1 and then you get
and
2.
then 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Carry on.
This is a cool
Yeah,
I
card.
have
still-
read it.
It still would take so long to catch up with these 28 life you've gained, and 8 more you're gaining every turn, so you're fine. All right. I know these are the attacks. I just don't know where Layla is going.
Nowhere good.
Yeah, there's nowhere.
I'm
good.
trading you 3 for 3, right? Is that how this is working?
Well, I mean, you hit me for 3 already, and
That's
then I
what I mean,
chose
is
not
this
to kill
just-
your commander out of kindness.
Kindness.
Well, you need me to help dig against Joseph.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong over here, boy. You just leave it alone.
All right. So if I attack Gruger, he'd have to trade his Drakuseth, which is,
True.
or I mean, he could chump it with his commander.
That's a pretty great chump for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these both sound great to me.
Yeah, but I mean, attacking Joseph gets me nothing because I have no way of dealing with that. But if
Oh,
I
but you already
exile
got your
card,
answer. You swing at me, you get nothing. You swing at McCrae, you get nothing. You swing at Gruger, you might get something.
I might get something.
You have
There's
nothing
also a
prepared,
chance.
and then
There's no
Yeah.
way he cares about his Skullwinder.
No.
Gruger, I'm sorry.
I'm I'm playing a graveyard deck, my dude.
Yep. Yep. Neat.
Good, more
Neat.
acceleration. Exactly what you needed.
Yeah, definitely. Do I need to put these counters on here, Kruger, or are you just trading?
Hmm.
Did you drop a land already?
I did not drop a land.
Fuck it, I'm taking.
Everyone with me.
Taking 7. I like it. Brave.
Okay, so this 100% does not have encoded way to make rebels. So just pretend there's some rebels. I'm gonna see what I can do. Tokens.
Just hit Control T and then hit Rebel.
Yeah, I
or
just know. I
something.
don't know if there's rebel tokens.
There isn't
There's
one.
not.
I just checked.
Yeah. So there'll be knights, I guess.
I mean,
There's
I find
two
this
white
funny.
knights,
So I'm
right?
giving you that.
But this guy's got vigilance. Get out of here.
They're red creature tokens. I'll go looking for suitable tokens for you. Where are your tokens going, by the way? They're tapping and attacking.
Tokens are slippery boggles.
Slippery misspells, no less. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. What? No.
I don't want to just punch Kruger, and Joseph just gains 8 life. So McCrae, have at ye. 3 2/2s.
Bitch.
3 2/2s.
Isn't it 2?
It's 3 because I get 1.
Oh,
and
they
then the
stack.
second. Yeah, so this is at.
So
yeah.
take 6. Okay. I'll
You
eat
can
one of
block
them
one.
with a skull winder.
Oh, hey, I
Take
found
4.
the perfect thing for you.
Okay.
4.
Is it an F2 token?
Hey, look, red creature
Really a
tokens.
rebel?
There we go. Yeah, that's close enough.
Vert to Ferk?
And they're
Yeah, that is
2/2s
pretty good.
naturally.
Sure.
Alright. There we go. So one's dead. I have these.
What a weird token.
It's
Yeah.
from
Strangely
The new-
morbid.
The new commander deck is all about equipment, but the equipment is all colored and makes 2/2 rebels come in and attaches similar to Phyrexian.
I mean, the deck
stuff,
also cares about
the living weapon.
tokens, kind of. It's like a.
And it does
token.
care about tokens. Like
Okay,
a
I'll
little
play
bit.
this Rakdos Signet, and then I'm done.
And then the other one is Abzan Phyrexian. I
So
think.
there's no way you have 3 experience counters on there. Because
Yeah,
they
there
go from 0 to 1 and then 1 to 2.
Yep, that's what I meant.
It's just he made 3 rebels.
Yes,
total.
Fuck.
I know. But you
Yeah,
give it
no.
back.
I know you know. I think this Phoenix is pretty sweet. I think
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, no, it's
All
the
right,
Phoenix is fun.
Tobin.
This is going to be a
It's
deck
good
that
'cause
Tobin kills us with on the show.
It's sweet. If it didn't have haste, it would be pretty bad.
Tobin, I'm swinging for the trigger.
All right.
Athasa, Deep Dwelling. Crucible of Worlds. Amphin Mutineer.
Hey, look
Oh,
at
you
that.
got one.
That's a good card to encore.
Especially when I got Pro Blue. Suckers!
Yeah, I got Pro Blue.
This is like, I can't even get over how great a hit this was to get this dumb sword in this particular game.
The only thing in my entire deck that can deal with that Saracen is the Assassin's Trophy. That's it. I think that's
Or
my
literally
only,
any
Well-
artifact destruction.
Well, like a Wreck Sage effect to kill the sword of Fire of Ice.
I have
Go
one
a
or
long
two
way
of
as well.
those. Just not right now. Okay. Go to main phase 2.
Yeah, you do.
Let's.
Also,
So here's a
encoring that
question.
is not good because of strict proctor. It would cost you so much mana to
Here's a
excel
question.
things.
Mm-hmm.
How do animate dead effects work with gods? Do they fall off and the enchantment just stays on the board if you don't have devotion?
You have to read what the which animate dead effect.
Yeah, read the
Okay,
effect.
I'll
I'll tell
just-
you on the card.
No, I'll just do the one that I know works. Let's play a Dread Return on the Thassa, I guess.
Yeah, that'll work for sure.
I know this will work. Then do I just turf my board?
So, just so I'm clear on operations, so Thassa enters the battlefield. Immediately, state-based actions are checked. She does not meet the criteria, therefore instantaneously becomes an enchantment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's
Should
never
layer
a
checks.
creature.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a creature everywhere but in play currently.
It's in the
Yeah,
mess
on
of
the stack she's
layers
a
that it
creature, but
checks.
in play she never is unless the devotion check is.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Yeah.
See. And then I'm just trying to decide. I guess I just keep that up. So Gruger, I can no, I can't. Never mind. I can't offer you nothing. I go to end step, flickering the Skullwinder, targeting Tobin again. I'll just get back my Dread Return.
So as it sits right now, your ETB is stifled.
Actually,
Yeah,
no.
He pays the 2.
Oh, sorry, I gotta pay the 2. I will get back the Amphin Mutineer. I don't think it's like worth it, but
I agree.
that's fine.
I'll also point
All
out
right.
that your Thassa
Whatever.
should have no power and toughness.
He'll get there. Oh no, he's
Yeah,
just
so
saying because it's
Control
not a
P and
it's not
erase it.
it's
Yeah,
not a
that's
real
why-
boy.
That's why I'm trying to stack it in the second row, but
If
Yeah.
you just put
Control P and erase it.
yeah,
That's
Good
no.
enough.
Literally Control
Good
P,
enough.
erase. Like hit Control P, then backspace, then enter.
No, I'm not even gonna bother trying to. I'll put it on top of the other enchantment. I'll move it into the creature row when it's a creature.
I literally have it done on my board. Hit Control P, backspace, enter. You're good. That's all you got to do.
Control backspace.
Control
Nope.
P, backspace, enter.
Control P gives you the power and toughness box, and then
Boom.
here you go.
Nailed it.
You got there.
Look at that.
I
Guy
have
kicking ass.
I have not gotten there so far. Move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Clarion attacks.
Oh shit! He's doing stuff.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah.
All right.
Blow up what you can.
Kaboom!
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere else is just like awful. If I
Okay.
want
I
to
mean, the
attack.
flyer can clearly go at McCrae. Also,
Oh wait, yeah. I guess the flyer
Yeah.
can go. You've done way more damage to me though. You're in a
I
better
could have
position.
also punched you for an additional 6 last turn. That was me being nice.
I got punched for 6, and somehow I'm getting also a 7. How is this?
I don't know.
How is this what works out
It's
here?
fine. Like I
Brewer,
expected
the only
you to
fair
attack
answer is to
me.
come at me.
I have.
No.
It's all good.
All right.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now use a different color and point your triggers.
So well, it doesn't have to be different colors. I'll just do.
No, but deuce because it's easy to tell,
Yeah. So
and
Uh,
the
yeah.
game has an answer for this.
Okay, I just couldn't remember the hotkeys I had set.
Shift, Control, and Alt.
Ooh.
So that's your 4, I'm assuming, right?
yeah. Fucking take 4.
Tee.
And then 2 at 3.
Let's put a. I am dead to everything else, so I don't care. They all have to be to different targets. Yeah.
Yep.
Up to 2 other targets. I'll put 3 damage there.
But whoever's drawing arrows, stop drawing arrows because you're just making it more complicated to figure this out.
I mean, I'm only doing my own board, so that should be pretty clear.
This is fine. Creatures can stay. I'm dead on board anyway, so I'm not going to take anyone else's creatures. I just want the damage.
Not even the strict
And you're
proctor.
not even going to hit a face?
No, I've hit face. I've done
You have
7.
2, 3 triggers. You've done 1 to me. Well, you've done a 4 to me, and you can't target me.
Oh,
with
here,
any
one second.
one.
One second.
done
Fine,
3
fine,
to
fine.
McCrae.
I'll blow up this dumb strict proctor there.
Okay. Okay, so declared happy?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry,
cool.
I'm taking 3. What's happening?
Hang on. Stuff's on the stack. So I'm gonna
this looks cool.
I'm gonna make a construct. And I'm gonna leave it alone at that for now.
Cool.
Okay.
Am I
so
taking
stuff,
3 damage, Gruger?
stuff
Yes.
resolves. McCray, you take 3 to the face. I take
2,
4 to the
3.
face.
Yeah, he's 6 down to 64.
Strict Proctor blows the heck up.
Yep.
And then we have actual attack. So, Tobin, you have a lot coming at you.
Yep, I've got what looks to be
12.
12.
Yeah. And Abaddon has trample. I'm assuming you're
Yeah,
not.
I'm not blocking. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to prey on each other as Joseph laughs in the corner.
Oh, I'm not in the corner.
I mean, God damn it.
Anyway, so black.
Oh, he's doing stuff. Get him. Damnation.
So I'm gonna.
Not that it matters, but you have Cascade up to what, like 19?
Yeah, I have Cascade, so
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter. I have Cascade for the rest of the
Cascade
thing.
Spoiler is casting it. Yeah.
I'm gonna do Exsanguinate X equals 3, so I'm doing it for CMC 5.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead for Cascade for 4. Oh, Shadow Spear.
Oh, I couldn't have that in. All right, well, whatever.
my
Before combat, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
But I
Poor
mean,
bastard.
before combat doesn't even matter. He still has it.
Yeah, I mean, throws it on the Dracusath, but he has to survive too, right? So we all take 3.
He's going to survive.
Yeah, he
Two,
gains
We all
three.
take
9
3,
here.
He gains
so-
9.
Yeah,
I gained 9, but I can still die to everyone else. Oh, I gained 9, but
he has
I can-
nothing for crackbacks, right? So
Yeah, I need to move this 1 second.
to bottom in random order.
Yeah, move to bottom. There we go. I was trying to find the thing.
In response to your trigger there, I'm going to throw that into play with Flash.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Control L.
And then I assume you're done because that's a 2 equip. So
No, I still have 1 red up.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I'm still dying to this Sarah Ascendant, but I bought myself a turn.
Nah,
not dying
maybe.
to that Sarah Ascendant. You have a Shadow Spear and Dracusath.
No, because I just if you hit me with the Sarah Ascendant, then the other 2 hit me and I die, and it's fine. Like I understand dying to them because I'm helping them kill faster, but it's more I have a Blasphemous Act,
Oh, okay. Yeah, this
which I
resolves.
get to cascade for an 8-drop, hopefully.
Doesn't do anything to the Sarah Ascendant, but
I understand. That's why I'm super sad about this.
Yeah.
Like this isn't
Okay.
great.
So that, okay, sure. Yeah, no, I'm cool. Yep. No response. Anyone else?
nope. Oh, Chandra's
wow.
Incinerator.
Just dies.
Into
That's
the, into the
so
Blasphemous Act.
fucking troll. Oh my god. Fine. It comes into play and it's gonna fucking die right away.
Yeah, just eats it.
Fine. Fine. Everything dies and we all just die and Joseph can just end this game and it's fine.
It'll just take a while now.
No, it won't.
I mean, at least he can make another
Car instruct.
construct. Yeah, exactly.
That was my big. I was like hoping to hit. Like I did hit a big. That's me, Joseph. I
He's
did
not there.
Oh,
Man. Not that it. I wasn't gonna do anything super impressive. I was just gonna make a bunch of
no, you're
rebels and
that,
citizens.
this is why like I didn't want to throw unnecessary damage. I just wanted to make sure I could trigger like for big things
Mhm.
because I was going to cast a 9-drop and hoped I hit something between the 2.
Yeah.
It's just extra
Man.
funny though that Shadow Spear was 1 card away from just being able to do that on the Drakuseth first, and then
Mhm.
have been back in the game for a bit.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
fear
I
up, by
think
the way.
like if you didn't cast Blasphemous Act,
Okay.
there's
There
like
was
a
no-
chance that you were gonna live,
There's no
but
point.
probably not because like I kind of need you to not be beating me to death.
No,
at the same time.
there's no point in like you
Mhm.
two, like you and McRae.
I mean, you absorb a
leaving-
Sarah Ascendant hit every turn, but then you deal more damage
like
on the. To me,
yeah,
so-
like as soon as if if I just held on to the shadow, or no, you see the shadow spear, so I can't even say.
Yeah, we would know about that.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
if you see the shadow spear, then you know, like, you can't leave me on play with a Dracoseth and a shadow spear at 6 life. Like, if Joseph doesn't kill me, you just swing Lelia at me, and then I die, and then you still get your triggers for the Lelia attack.
Yeah.
So like, I think I had to play the Blasphemous Axe. It just extra sucked.
That was a lot of funny though with Incinerator with any of the cards around it. That's like
I know.
I mean,
Holy
like
hell,
all the
eh?
Incinerator would have done is like another Blast Act, which also wouldn't have done anything against me. Which is like
Yeah,
you could double down on the nothing. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah. It was specifically your short Sword of Fire and Ice has been extra poopy. I would have preferred that being like a damnation instead of exsanguinate, just about.
So 3, 4. Oh, actually, wait. Sorry. I mean, yeah, 3, 4. That's good. So I'm going to play a Animist. I'm going to equip Animist. I mean, eggs in all the same basket seems good.
Put it up to 9.
Put it up to 9. It's exactly 14. What is this bullshit?
Oh, because of the other trigger.
Yes.
Pretty okay.
Well, you can just kill me with the Sword of Fire and Ice trigger. Like, just
I really can.
Is that what you're doing? Can I?
The construct can't swing.
Sure
That
can.
one,
No, you
Sure
That
can.
one-
Magic is hard.
You missed beginning of upkeep. You did it in upkeep, so you don't get to
Didn't
see
miss.
the beginning.
I made
yet.
one
No,
that
it
died.
still has some
either way, it
sickness.
doesn't matter.
You need to control it since like the beginning of
Yeah.
your turn.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no
you
way
have
to
it's
make
since,
that
like,
one
untap,
attack this
like
turn.
before upkeep. Yeah,
You don't have priority to
Ooh.
untap, so the first
Okay.
possibility is upkeep. So
and then
So
it doesn't
yeah,
go.
we're gonna do that. And
Get tapped.
Oh, I
Basic.
didn't draw a card. I'm gonna draw a card. There we go. Okay, that changes everything. Sorry, I had too many triggers. I didn't draw a card. Oh, I did draw a card.
You did draw a card.
I'm cheating so much right now. Sorry.
Yeah,
This is,
draw. Judge Chief draws one card.
I gotta stop walking away from the game.
That
Exactly
was
what I
before you drew your
declared.
card.
Exactly what I just declared is happening. Sorry.
Cool.
All right, I took my 9, gained 9 more life.
Yeah, you did.
oh my god.
Man, that Dracoseth was looking so pretty. Stupid sword.
Did
Actually,
you do
wait, hang on,
your?
hang on.
Okay, you're doing your trigger now.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna search. Firm.
And then I have no effects. You get to hit me.
So I have to top deck a damnation or an assassin's trophy here to be able to survive, eh?
A Rex Sage would also help because then you can just get
Or
rid of the
Rex
sword.
Sage.
You
wow.
need to top deck those cards. Yes, that's true. Okay. That's gonna be that. I will deal.
Oh, you
2
get Big Choops.
Right.
Big Choops could do a thing.
Yeah, Chupacabs.
I think I did put Chupacabra in here at your guys' behest.
Yeah,
Cuffling.
because you just want all your stuff on creatures, right?
Yeah.
Ideally, yeah.
Going to second main.
Oh, sorry. Where did you put the 2 damage?
McRae.
Oh, okay.
No.
Going to second main.
Sorry,
Pop
what,
eight.
wait, where's this 2 damage coming from?
Sword
Oh,
of
that's
Fire.
fire.
Go to fire and ice to your face.
Okay.
Pass turn.
This is why I really didn't want to Blasphemous Act, because you just do this and lock out the game.
Yeah.
It was more, I was just really hoping for a good hit off of my 9-drop Cascade.
I got you.
I didn't think anything would come from it, but
I'm going to point out
hoping.
everyone should probably toggle on tapping at this point.
I have
We're
drawn
dead anyways, so.
lands for like 4 turns in a row, and also the top 4 cards of my deck outside of those lands were 2 more lands and 2 mana rocks. Good stuff.
This Boros
All right.
God, just not missing land drops.
All right, I still have 3 in hand.
Mardu,
Uh,
thank you very much. He's
Let's
dirty
see,
Boros.
So 5.
He hasn't played a black spell this game.
He played Isshin. What you talking
Isshin
about?
counts.
Okay, fine.
I literally just casting Isshin is basically all I've got.
That's rough. You don't even get to like.
That's it.
Oh fuck! This is grim.
Untap a land.
Toxic deluge.
He's got
Deluge.
it.
Didn't get there. I can give everyone forests.
Sick.
Eh?
How many does that untap? I can already make 3 green. Your deck sucks.
Let's play a necromancy, targeting the Skullwinder, targeting Tobin.
Wow.
This is what I was asking about earlier. Can you necromancy a Thassa and just have the necromancy just fall off?
Tobin, why are you pulling everything out of the graveyard?
Because I didn't feel like opening my graveyard.
Attaboy.
I'm just choosing which one. I guess it's the one that draws me cards versus the one that kills people. We're obviously getting the one that kills people.
You could have, if you chose me, I could have gotten Blasphemous Act, and then it would have killed Hokari, and then he would have had to recast it.
Anyways.
Is that a thing that we care about?
Oh wait, no, but it kills Isshin then too. Never
I'm gonna
mind.
grab endurance.
Just clearly doesn't slow him down and slows everyone else.
Sorry, you're grabbing an endurance?
Off of
With the
Skullwinder.
And then I will go to end step, flicker the Skullwinder, the necromancy will fall off. Tobin, I'll target you again.
Wow, I got both of them.
And I'm gonna hit this
Necromancy.
Necromancy value.
Very tempted. Very tempted. Tempted for the Dread Return too.
Dread Return's got flashback though.
Yeah, he requires creatures in play for that.
Yeah, you look at his board.
Yeah, no. I think I'm
Theoretically
gonna
good.
grab maybe the Crucible Overworlds to get ahead of the Hokori.
I don't think that does what you want.
I don't.
but okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Well,
get ahead unless you're.
I have an
unless you're-
exploration.
McRae,
Oh.
you can cast that in 2 turns from now.
Yeah, I think you're dead before.
I think you got some time.
Maybe, I mean, if you got something more immediate, like I don't know that you do. I'm just saying you can't cast Crucible for 2 turns.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take the Crucible. That's fine.
All right.
I'm dead anyways, right?
Could have picked up. I don't.
Actually,
know.
no.
Graveyard.
I will
you have
not.
a
You're
land
right.
in your graveyard. Just get a land.
I'm gonna grab this Ewit so I can pitch it to the Endurance.
And then you can sack the Skullwinder and the
it's gonna ruin
Endurance
my
for Dread
graveyard.
Return. It's gonna get there.
Yeah. Never didn't have it.
Ooh, Xander's Lounge.
I'm floundering in the throes of death here. It's not very impressive.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Yes.
Boo. Earns. So if I cast nothing, I just die to the construct and Sword of Fire and Ice trigger. If I cast one thing, he has to hit me with the Sarah Ascendant. Or that means you guys take less damage. Okay. Get out there, Firebrand Archer. Bam.
Oh, cute.
It's too late. That Shadow Spear, I needed it earlier. Oh.
I'm thinking.
It hurts so hard.
It does hurt so hard. Man. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Get a land.
Who are you
I'm not
targeting with that?
I'm not doing anything. You killed me
I'm
however you
blowing
want.
his archer up. Get out of here. Was that not obvious enough?
No, I didn't see the arrow.
Because you didn't draw it.
It's because I couldn't be bothered. I thought you were better than that. Sorry, my bad. Cool. Gruger, I'm targeting your archer with that. Get a land.
Yeah. No, I'm not bothering. You just kill me. It's fine.
Yeah, I get that.
If someone intervenes and saves
All right,
me,
go to attacks. Great. These things are going to Gruger. And then this. That's going to Tobin. All right. Hands up, I assume means nothing.
Oh, that would have been so.
Oh yeah, no, I've got
good.
nothing. That
All right.
punches me.
Okay.
So much potential, Gruger.
The hand
right,
became a
that's
little
not bad.
awkward just because the combination of vigilance and sort of fire and ice was the. I thought the Drakaseth would be good enough to keep up for a little bit, but
It sure is.
That sort of fire and ice said no.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go
F2 it is.
I'm gonna get this tapped ass. Oh, this is really funny. We just keep putting more and more tap planes onto the field.
I'll be good. I'm not going to concede, so you still get your triggers.
I don't. Yeah. Wow. What a guy. What a guy.
Look at me following the spirit of the game.
I'm gonna deal 2 to McRae in the face.
I'll be right back.
Man, audience, you've learned, if anything, tonight that there are just certain white cards that can just tilt fucking games. So turn 1 or turn 2 Sarah Ascendant or Esper Sentinel. Holy shit, you've seen it run tonight.
Wait, is turn 1 Sarah Ascendant good? What?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it is.
I mean, when everyone has no removal and I guess the only interaction it had to
would have
pro.
died twice.
Yes.
It's like this has been protection matters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to play a land for turn, which is that basic ass plains. I'm going to tap my Lotus Veil to play a Sword of Hearth and Home.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to tap that to equip Sword of Hearth and Home. This
So
game
now
is
we really can't
disgusting,
touch it.
and I am a person with dark intentions. Pass turn.
Okay. I don't know. I just muted myself. Just to have it. Okay. I'm gonna draw for turn. Ooh, that's a cool card. All right. I will untap one of my basic lands, I guess. Like I have any black spells in my deck. Okay. Then let's play a land. Just more planes. Okay, so that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. So if I don't have haste, or I do, but it's awkward.
Should have played the Amphin Mutineer. Could have dealt with the Hokori. Oh well.
Man.
Oh, you're back.
Cool.
Unless you're almost done, Tobin, then I'll.
I mean, I am like
soon.
I'm basically just dead because the only flyers I can play are red. So
sounds good.
I was just trying to come up with like the coolest thing I can do because I did draw a Commissar Severina Rain or whatever, and I can give her haste, but it costs 1 more mana. I can't play her, give her haste, and also make a bunch of tokens in the same turn. It would be cool if I could. But I'm just gonna...
bro.
Sure. I will play this person. And then I'll play another creature with haste, because why not? We got it.
Go down swinging, baby.
Yep. math is for blockers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
We don't have the thing, but I guess I'll make 3 and then 4. So I'll make 7 2/2s. That are
Pretty
also
neat.
attacking you.
oh wait.
I like it. Going down with the final huzzah.
Yeah, and then I just need to make some tokens. Great token. Power and toughness. 2/2. It is red. It is rebel.
Oh, pure black like your
I
heart.
like how you went, it is red, and then you made black ones. I appreciate this.
I set the color to red, I think. I don't know how
I
this
think you
program
make
works.
more than that, don't you? Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, it's 7 total. Those are also going at you.
Shit, I guess I die then.
Right? Yeah, I think you're dead. I think I got there.
Triumph the Hordes in Boros. Go.
I'm going to take
Or in Mardu, I guess.
14, I think, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yep, 14. So I go to 56. And that's me. Oh, sorry, I don't go to 56. I go to 56, but I gain 11. So I go up to 67.
Cool. You blocked my commander?
I did.
Okay. I'm not playing these 2 exiled cards. Oh, did you
blocked
take
your
the
Phoenix as well?
Okay. Did you take? You counted Layla as a 4, right? I didn't represent
Yep.
her power, right? Okay.
Yep. I blocked her with a 6/6. Oh wait, no, I didn't block her at all. Sorry, I take 4 more. You got me.
Cool.
I love cheating. Cheating is the best.
Got him.
You're DQ'd. Tobin wins.
You know
That's,
what?
that's pretty much what happened.
Wait, how is our Othamary dead? I thought you blocked.
I saw 2 arrows pointing at Isshin, but I think one was meant to point
The
at.
flying bird was blocked by
yeah.
the Sarah Ascendant, and the big ass construct blocked Isshin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that
that's
and
what I
Layla
assumed.
smashed me in
That
the
happened.
face
It's
with
okay.
a lot of rebels.
I can just tap an untapped rebel I control to put him back in my back into play. So it's
Yeah,
all
you
good.
can.
Well, I might brew the fastest, but
Theoretically, you die the slowest.
yeah. Well, sorry. Who won the first game was Gruger, right?
Yep.
I'm updating the script as we go.
How about you play your turn, because we're literally all waiting for you.
I'm just putting you as the winner of this game on the script. I'm sorry. Does that
Let
lead
us die.
the shark a little bit? Let's untap this swamp.
Let's.
I'll keep draw. That's way too late. Yeah, that's all I got. You win, Joseph.
Get out of here. There's no you win. It's
I
Magic the
flicker
Gathering.
the Skullwinder. I target you, Tobin.
Phoenix always comes back.
I grab this necromancy.
Untap one thing. Draw a card. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And play some restoration.
Yes, because you need to ramp right now.
Put a counter
That's
on
what
it.
you need to do.
Put a land into play. Reveal it. Put it in my hand. Yeah, so I'll play it. There we go. Cool. I will. Oh, that's my main phase. All right. Going to combat. Ramp.
Yes.
Ramp. Oh, wait. I can't do that. Awkward. I really can't.
You can. And I can throw a Skullwinder into it as a last fuck you.
All right. Rid of that. Rid of that. There's
Oh,
a
no.
tiny dog that's going to kill everybody. Tusky, it's your mom. Go get your mom. It's your mom. Go get her.
Is he able to climb stairs?
Oh, you kidding me? Oh, he climbs stairs faster than I do. All right. Yes, that is going to be my attack. Declared. You know what? No, fuck it. We're going to do that too. Whatever. Let's try and wrap this up. Block or don't. I don't care.
Cool beans.
Okay.
Take 11.
Tobin, I assume you have not much to say about this?
No, I'm dead.
Okay.
I think.
74.
I'm not even looking, but I assume I'm dead.
Yeah. Well, you
Cool.
are. Surprise. Yeah.
All right.
So,
Death
Hokori
touch.
dies. I will mark a Bleck.
Oh, sorry. This doesn't die.
Yeah, it does. Sword of Fire and Ice trigger is going to bonk that for 2.
Yeah, it does die. Okay.
Sword of Hearth and Home. I'm going to grab Plains and put it into play untapped. Go to second main. You know what? Oh, sorry. I grab another Plains. Sorry. Sword of the Animist as well. Oh, my deck is gross.
Your deck is gross, dude.
This comes in tapped.
You just played white good stuff for dark intentions.
This is not even close to the right good stuff, but yeah, I got you. Go.
You have multiple swords out right now.
Yeah, it's not a good stuff deck. It's an intentional white stacks your land deck.
Nah. All right, is that me?
Yep.
Tobin's dead technically, so.
Tobin is
Yeah,
dead.
sorry. I was just doing math to see how much damage I would have done if I didn't die there. It was only like 40, so.
That doesn't fucking help me.
Music to my ears.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. No, I think you got it here, dude.
In response to you crying, I'm going to tap 4 and make a cleric.
Too late. Conceded instant speed. All right, let's go to table talk. I'm changing the scene.
All right, so most importantly, why do they keep updating the art? Why does my Tangle Wire now show a stuffy doll? What are we doing?
I don't know. People like Stuffy Doll. I like Stuffy Doll.
But caught in a wire? What are we doing? Like, come on.
Yeah.
The tangle wire is tangling up the stuffy doll. I don't know, man.
Yeah, right? This didn't need to happen.
Yeah, I just kind of wish I had read my commander a little bit more carefully, because I definitely, when I pulled him out for the speed session, my brain filled in gaps of like what it did, and it definitely didn't do what I thought it did.
It just gives Cascade. That's all it does. It's like
Apparently
Beatrice,
you thought
right?
it let you cast shit for free. I don't even know.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah.
reading it
You
like
just
a
thought
rat.
it was Rakdos plus Cascade.
Yeah, right?
I don't know. It's a new
Yeah.
card, man. It could do that.
That's true. That sounds like a 2023 card.
Resolve Dragon win game.
Anything folks want to say about those two games, or about the experience of playing these decks after having built them in only about 30 minutes approximately last week? I realized a bunch of mistakes I made in deck design and construction.
Well, if you look, we have a way less interaction because we were just throwing in the theme
Sweet
things,
cards. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the pet cards or the big splashy cards that we knew the concept that we wanted the cards to do, and then there was no fine tuning, being like, okay, I have too many big splashy things. I should like tweak to a little bit more ramp or a little bit more. Like, I think I was fine on general card draw because I played a lot of like, I had some of the curiosity effects with like pingers and stuff and a little bit of filtering, so I didn't feel too bad there. But it was like, I would have loved to have tweaked my splashy spells a little bit. And then like, and everyone was playing like, outside of like people playing white, just being like the Institute auto includes of Swords and Path, and then maybe one other one. There was like very
Generous
little.
Gift is in all my white decks.
Yeah, that's what's like maybe one or two. But other than that, there wasn't like a lot of thought given to any other interaction really, outside of like your dredge deck where you're like, oh, you're going to be mostly creatures. Okay, just put creature base like removal staple to creatures, so that way. But then even that wasn't like tweaked. So it was an interesting exercise, but unless someone who's played like Joseph even was like cutting it a little bit close, and he's played Hiroki decks before, so he had to like, so he's had.
Hokori.
I don't care, man. And
Dumbass commander that people hate playing against.
so he had like a rough idea of what he wanted the deck to look like already.
You
ahead
play
of time.
those.
But other than that, like we could see, like, I think the decks kind of reflected that, which is an interesting thing to see, like where the deck building like breaks down.
Yeah.
And that
I love
Honestly, it
Dredge
comes down
for
to, like,
casual, but
Strict Proctor makes you look like a god when you draw the lands that it's gonna hit, and anything other than that, you just look like a moron. That's basically where I'm going.
I mean, it's a 1/3. Throw some swords on it.
No,
get some
it
shit.
meant I didn't play like I had I could have done like Drakuseth or Inferno Titan out of my hand, and it was like,
Yeah.
obviously the Drakuseth is better, but it also made like following turns when I had 6 mana, I wasn't bothering casting the Inferno Titan.
Yeah.
I cast like my commander instead, hoping for a big like cascade payoff.
Fair enough. I like Dredge. I love playing Dredge. It is a casual deck. Even for this show, we play a little bit above what I would deem. We're kind of in that weird zone of like 8s a lot of the time.
I don't think we're 8s. 8s would be rocking like a lot more tutors and like dockside shenanigans.
I see that at like 9. That's the hallmark of a 9 for me. Is like the borderline of CDH. But I don't know. Like I don't think
misusing the
this
term
is-
CDH there. But like I hear what you're saying.
not really. I've been
Stacks
grinding for.
Stacks does not mean CDH. This is like such a horrendous misconception for so many people.
I didn't say stacks meant CDH.
But neither does like Dockside or a combo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
That's
yeah,
the
like-
thing.
If you're using all tutors and your deck is a good 70% of a core of the top 500 like CDH cards, then yeah.
Well,
like,
not
you're
really.
probably
You
aiming for
you can
CDH,
you can
but-
play powerful Magic that's nowhere near CDH. Like people will be tutoring for like pet combos or whatever that don't
Yeah.
see play in CDH, and they'll play
All
like
right.
a little bit of the fast mana, but maybe not all the fast mana.
All right,
It's
here.
like,
Sorry, I thought you were
It goes back to the whole like there is no power level system. Everything's just a rule 0 discussion that I'm still not sold on either way.
No, here. So my latest deck that I am madly in love with is a super casual Lind deck, Lind Cheerful Tormentor. It's a shitty curse deck, whatever. So anyone that's ever looked at that general or like curses in general, there's literally one card that makes the deck either do literally anything or just you sit there and die. And it's Curse of Misfortunes. So you 110% need Curse of Misfortunes in your game, or your whole deck literally doesn't do anything. So in my deck, I am running I'm running Vampiric Tutor, Demonic Tutor, Grim Tutor. Well, I'm in Grixis, so I don't have any other tutors that will grab me an enchantment, but I'm running like all these like expensive fancy tutors in the deck, but the deck is super stupid and super casual. So it's like, using that hallmark. Yeah, I'm running a ton of cards that are like bordering CDH, but like,
but
I'm
like,
running them
again,
in a shell where it's like they literally I need that for the deck to do anything.
yeah, it's like Mirror Tribal, or like there's a dozen different decks that like if you put some staples in, you throw a Ristic Study into anything, the deck just gets miles better. Like
Chisei?
it
there's lots
definitely
of
gets like a bit better, but it also depends on like what the rest of the deck is. If you can even really capitalize, like drawing more cards is nice because at the very least you're probably hitting your land drops. But like,
Yeah.
it's less impact. Like it's still a problem, but it's less impactful in decks that are just looking to drop like 9 mana monsters.
Yeah.
Sea monsters,
very
right?
true.
Well, yeah,
And they don't
I
really
mean-
have like the instant speed stuff. So it's like it's still a really good card, and I probably wouldn't necessarily include it in a lower power deck. But if I was new to the game and I just picked up a Ristic Study, I wouldn't begrudge someone for putting it in one of their only decks.
Yeah, if they
Dude,
had
if I had
like
a
a
dollar
couple
for
of
every
decks.
time I put Gaia's Cradle into a shitty green deck. Like, oh, man.
My god. Like that's the thing too, where there's lots of dudes that have been playing since the 90s and have all this shit and are just like they dump it without even realizing it. At like there's all these discussions that surround it of like power and privilege and financial wealth and and bling, and there's all these like weird magic discussions around the inclusion or not inclusion of certain OG cards.
I will completely disagree with you there and say that anyone that's been playing this game for anywhere near that amount of time absolutely knows what they're doing, and they don't care. There's no way on earth you've been playing this game since the 90s and you don't realize that Gaia's Cradle is strong.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so maybe it's not a casual like
you're going. Yeah.
Hey, I used to have a bunch of reserve list shit. Like I sold out a couple of years ago, so my paper collection is not a ton aside from like the commander staples these days. But specific decks I want to build. But like I get it. There's a financial incentive. That's why I say proxy everything. We play on cockatrice, right? Like for the audience's sake. Proxy whatever the fuck you want. Just expect that if you rock a deck up that either has a commander that's like very, very powerful, or if people start seeing things like, oh, Mana Crypt into Vampiric Tutor into Rhystic Study, people are going to go, oh, okay, and peek an eyebrow. At least I do. I'm pretty hardcore about my separation between casual and CDH, though. Like when I play CDH, I go hard and proxy everything, etc. And when I play casual, I like try not to touch his like tutors, Rhystic Study, common CDH cards, like even Dockside Loops I don't touch. I find it avoids salt. It allows me to avoid salt, especially in new pods.
In my casual decks, I only proxy like fetches and things that like I own copies of these cards already.
Yeah,
they're just not in all of my decks. And again, like Lind has a bunch of like land proxies because like it's a bad deck and it's 3 color and none of them are green. So like hell yeah, hitting land like matters, like. So,
I get that. Like fetches, to be fair, fetches have come down a lot in value recently, but I understand as someone who's played modern, they're still crazy expensive. But as someone who like I know Gruger and Tobin can speak to this. As someone who has played modern, one of the biggest like handicaps to playing the game a lot of the time is you need like 12 different fetches and 12 different shocks and stuff like that to like play
That's
different
not even the expensive part anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Now you gotta buy Ragavans and shit. It's like I empathize with anyone out there who is like, you rock up to somebody who drops a Gaia's Cradle on you and you're just like, I can't even afford a brainstorm at $3,
Oh, I feel for you. Wrong table. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be clear, I'm looking at my Lin build right now, and it's $412 because I haven't included any of my proxied land and shit. Actually, there is one land that doesn't have a free drop on MTGO, or sorry, on Moxfield for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is something that is still above that, but yeah. The rest of it is it's all real cards I have, but there is. I'm just trying to find it.
I can't wait for the day I just get
rich.
There's
one proxy thing in here that I don't own,
and I can foil out Garth and just grind a bunch of CDH tournaments for the fun of it.
Yeah, so far all CDH tournaments that I've ever participated in, all of the duels are proxy friendly. And then I doubt it will be anymore, but up until the reprint of Imperial Seal was proxy friendly. Like Time Twister is proxy friendly. Like the bonkers expensive cards are all like, yeah, go ahead,
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I feel if I'm tourney grinding though, especially as like a quote unquote retired L1, like I would like to, I feel like I gotta rep. Oh yeah, or fuck.
So 370. 370
anyways,
is my
this is a wonderful sidebar, but it's late and I am dying right now.
Sorry. This is anything else for table talk before we move on?
No, this also encompasses our shout outs. We are done. What's our theme of the week next week? Let's go.
Yeah.
I actually have a shout out that I really want to do.
You do your shout out. The three of us are giving it away. I'm putting my foot down as the tallest person on the show.
But Joseph already had poured a beer and
yeah, he poured his
You can disconnect whenever you want, little man.
Oh, that's a fantastic beer. But
all right, mine is actually from the bottom of my heart. I'm really excited about this. My new book is out.
Great beside McRae's colon.
So,
what?
Yeah,
The book?
so the paper Moon Gang is out on Amazon, available for purchase as both a soft cover, soon to be a hardcover, and for free for like a week right now as a Kindle ebook. So yeah, if you like gangsters and you like pulpy sci-fi and you like them together, it's a fun little romp, and you'll probably enjoy it.
First of
It
all,
has-
why are we hearing about this right now?
I don't know. I don't know where else to plug my stuff. I plugged it on Twitter,
he's
but
saying, why haven't you told us sooner, you jerk?
oh, I've just been working on this for like the last 2 weeks. I got laid off from my job, so I was like kind of looking for a project to just like, in addition to job hunting, have a break from job hunting.
you're unemployed.
Fun employed, yeah. So I was just like, what can make me money and also I enjoy doing, and also I have a book already that I just need to edit. So I edited the book and put it out. It's been done for like a year or so. Yeah, just had to get off my ass. I still got to do an audiobook of both of them.
Plugging
So
you in other places. I don't even get told when you release stuff. This is
yeah, that's the problem. I'm shadow banned on Twitter, so I can't really advertise there. I hate shilling too. That's the other thing. I hate marketing. I hate shilling. I just am kind of the artsy fartsy of like, I'm going to make art and push it out into the world, and whoever wants to read it will read it. And I realize that's not how you run a successful writing business, but that's my artistic integrity.
Oh, fucking cool. Sleeping beside my hot water tank in like 2 years. Oh, man. Oh, I envy you. This is good.
God damn it. I got to stick to my principles as an artist. That's it. That's the one shout out I wanted to do. You can get the link. It's available on McCrearyIts.com. I have a post up. It should be on the slider if you're on desktop, or just scroll down. It's sticky there too. And you can get a copy on Amazon, free for the next week as a Kindle ebook. Or if you would like a physical thing, it is $20 for the soft cover, $30 for the hardcover, I think. Probably less, I think, actually, in America, because they have like weird discounty stuff. That's it. Joseph, plug your beer. Be quick, because Gruger wants to go.
You can DC if you like. So first of all, I'm going to buy a copy of your book, and I can't read. So I hope you appreciate that.
That's okay. I'm happy if a single person out there reads it. I'll keep writing it. So
I'm going to go for a 2-for-1 plug here. I'm going to carefully hold my newly worked on arm up with my beer can. So we have Herminator Icebox is a special release that usually only comes out around Christmas time. It comes out from Vancouver Island Brewing.
They've been making that particular recipe for 30 plus years now.
Yeah.
That particular recipe is from like very early on when they started, and before they got bought out by another thing. They still make it, and it's still the original recipe. But the brewery started like 35, just about 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's one of the original West Coast Canadian microbrews.
Yeah, nice. Where are they located on the island? Are they in
Victoria?
Victoria on Government Street.
And that's why they're like one of their most well-known beers, Race Rocks, is close to like Beacon Hill because of Beacon Hill Park and all that jazz.
Right, okay.
This guy knows what he's saying.
It's like I went to university in Victoria, and that was some of the first beer I was drinking.
So the reason I'm holding up that particular way is I just got my arm worked on this last week. So I'm super excited with how this is going. We got some funky green highlights of what is going to eventually be a firelight, which doesn't make sense yet, but that's fine. You can see obviously there's still a bunch of undone stuff. But yeah, we got a crow skull in some leaves, which matches my... Oh god, which matches my other hand with a bunch of negative space leaves. Yeah, anyway, super happy and excited with how this is going so far. I cannot say enough good things about this artist. I have an awkward looking shoulder part right now because he didn't obviously have time to like shade or like lay things in properly, so it's just like a chunk of like black-ish with an angry looking face. So I'll leave that until later when there's more going on and it makes more sense. But yeah, to get back to the Brew, go see Eric Brunning at Black Rider because he is amazing. He's a super nice human being, and he's extremely good at tattooing. He will do all the stuff you want done. His skill palette is disgustingly wide, so good for him. But yeah, so getting back to this, so a Herminator Icebox, it is a 9.5% beer, so it's heavy as hell. It is heavy as hell. It is as dark as my mono white deck. So to anyone they're going to understand that means it is a very dark beer.
Can you explain what an ice block is? Do you know why
right?
it's termed an ice block?
Actually, I don't. I know
Does
it's
it
like
put
they
on
freeze
ice box?
scrape it. Is that?
No, so what they do, the reason why the alcohol percentage is that high, and it has nothing to do with the fermentation, they kind of use like the base of one of their other beers, but they freeze the beer a certain amount. Yeah, and then they pull the ice out.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's
They
like
freeze and scrape it. You said no.
Oh, freeze and scrape. I don't know if they freeze like I don't know the whole process like with the rest of the freezing, but that's why like the term ice is in there, and that's why. And it's also why they only release it once a year because, and it takes like 2 to 3 months to do because they do multiple freezings and stuff, and they just can't dedicate that much of their facility to making this more niche beer year round.
All right, so I can answer the one little window you left there. So yeah, the reason I said what I said. So you make the beer, ferments, you freeze it. The alcohol reacts differently than the beer. So the beer like freezes, but the alcohol remains like a slushy compound on top. So they scrape that off, chuck it, throw the alcohol in with the rest, and like they do it again. And
they're essentially like doing like a cold fermentation or a cold distilling essentially.
Yeah, you're doing a weird process where like it couldn't hit those peaks had you done it in like one go. But because you're doing that thing where you scrape it off and add it in, you can get it higher than it would normally be.
Without going to the weird like super resistant yeast strains.
Totally. Like shout out to like my favorite Vancouver brewery is Storm, and there forever. So Storm like good forever. Beer. So this makes me laugh. Storm forever they've been around since the very early 90s. I don't know the year exactly. They were the first Vancouver microbrew, and for most of those years they've done a Christmas special, just weird oddity called Ice Mammoth. So Ice Mammoth was like I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was like a near like 30 to 40% beer, which was this weird bastard thing where all year long they made a brew, they scraped off the alcohol, they collected it, they threw it in the next one, did it again, scraped it off, next, scrape it off, repeated it all year
stronger
long
and stronger and stronger.
Time. And so the end beer was like 40% with a beer. And eventually some charming human being complained to the province. Yes. Complained to the province that they were making a beer that had this absurdly high percentage alcohol
because it's not a beer anymore under regulation.
Aren't licensed to be a distiller. So they were told that they are not allowed to make this super cool, weird, ultra unique beer.
Fuck you, Karens of Vancouver.
Yeah, right? That's no fun city, man. We have our title, man.
No fun city indeed. We used to have fucking skateboard comps. We used to be punk as shit in the 90s. And look at us now. We're just concrete and glass and all the culture's dead. This fucking
now
city.
Everything is Yale Town. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, to finish it off real quick. So the beer is like, it's very chocolatey in flavor. There's a lot of chocolate malt going on, and it is very malty. Like it is like, holy shit, malty.
And it's a little bit sweet. It's pretty boozy. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
it's a party in a can. I love that shit.
Drinking it is super thick and just chunky. Like it is it
definitely has a little bit of umami to it too.
It's a heavy one. It's like if you're hanging out dark, it's like you'll have like one, like two, and you're really brave. Like it's But anyway, great beer. Try it if you see this beautiful purple and white can.
So good.
Yeah, let's burn through this. Gruger.
We segue. No, I forgo.
We already went. Tobin.
We already went like so much longer.
Talk about beer.
Fucking buy that beer. It's good beer.
All right.
Yeah, good.
I haven't tried it this year. Sounds like it's excellent this year too. Get it.
It looks like Laura's waiting for Tobin, so we gotta go.
And I gotta go watch DuckTales. Come on.
You can bring us to our you kidding me?
Theme for the following week. You can catch us on YouTube. Available the Brewery MTG there up to episode 14. We'll have more for you coming soon. I promise. And you can catch us every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. PST here, twitch.tv/the Brewery MTG. Our theme for next episode 41, now that we've done this cool little live brew special, the theme is Gruger. So just like the other two, we have to play a deck that Gruger has played on the brewery or has in paper. You are not allowed to swap more than 10 cards in the deck. Same as the other.
Times 4.
So I hope you're ready for some degeneracy, audience, because that's what's coming.
Just all play bears. I played some bad decks on the brewery.
Is it times 4?
Is it times 4? Sure. Big bad is it? Let's go.
Who knows? Anyways, that's it. We will see you all folks next Tuesday. Thank you for catching the VODs. We know we have like a couple dozen people that watch this show, both as VODs and as live. So thanks, y'all, for having us on the background. We appreciate you. See you next Tuesday, everyone. Bye.